Well, guys, we're going to be talking about today 2025 weapons in theaters right now. Very excited.
You gonna watch it again?
Oh, you know what? I would like to watch it again with like Kitty, and then watch it with other people too. Like, I'm interested in seeing their takes and being there, and it's one of those weird things with horror films or like those M Night Shyamalan movies. Because once you see the twist, once you understand the story, there's no real. It's not as special, obviously.
That's true.
Like the first time, but this one was good. This one I really enjoyed.
Yeah, when we saw it, I was like, okay, it's good, but I probably won't watch it again in theaters or maybe ever. But then I started getting farther away, and then we started getting close to the stream. I was like, I should maybe get a little refresher.
Yeah,
I probably should have went today, to be honest. But that's when I'll get scared. I went with the full theater. Now if I go midday, 2 weeks after the release in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
It might just be fucking me and Gladys sitting in there. I don't want that shit.
Dude, that's scary. That's way scary. I would take a packed theater over Gladys any day.
No, packed. I feel safe. Just look left, like okay, an oversized American. Look right, okay, even bigger American. They got the snacks and everything. It's like they have to go through these two bulwarks to get to me. I'm just bookended by the bigs.
Yeah, you're flesh guarded, right? By the fat that they clearly, if anyone's gonna eat, it's definitely gonna be those guys. They're
and snacking for a bit, for a while,
lathered in butter, dude.
Yeah. So that makes you feel better.
But this movie, I saw it in theaters. It was packed, surprisingly for me, because I don't.
No, so much buzz. Like 2 weeks so much buzz now.
It's a lot of buzz. Yeah, August 8th. So 2 weeks after its release, it's still packing theaters.
Yeah. It will for a while.
Yeah, it's really good. It was really engaged. It had me hooked right from Jump Street. So from the narration to the eerie tension buildup, yeah, I'm excited to talk about this movie.
Yeah. Let's go memes. I got a handful here.
All right, but yeah, before we get started, we gotta do the memes. Memes.
There we go.
Memes. This cinephile shit easy. I had fun. I'm gonna be honest, that's a Ron Swanson fucking review.
What about Superman? I had fun.
I had fun.
I did. I had fun.
Yeah, I did it. I had fun. That's fantastic. You know what? That's a bit. That's a good bit.
And then this is off movies, but I just thought everyone would appreciate this. Go ahead.
I'm locked into the German shopping cart return chip.
Man merkt, wir sind richtige Hausfrauen, ne?
Look at these. Peak athleticism.
German shopping cart return championships.
Oh, you can't pass that, or do you? Oh, your body can't pass that line.
Yeah, body.
Got one. Fundamental.
What? Why is there judges and a crowd clapping? Oh my god!
Have an instant replay.
They have an overlay and a zoom cam. They have multiple cameras, dude. They have multiple cameras.
Hell yeah! You don't want to miss anything.
Not one. Listen, you know what's missing? Not every. Oh my god! There's not one single black person in that audience. I guarantee it.
Well, they're in Germany.
That doesn't matter. Holy shit! Yes! And then there, the commentator. What's the commentator?
What do you mean? I was about to start commentating.
All right, here, Gladys is right there with her knees. Look at the form. She's doing great with the elbows. She's not going to push forward any further. You know, if she does, she'll overshoot it by 2 meters, and we do not want that.
All right. Now,
Solid.
just movie memes here.
I'm just learning all sorts of things today. I didn't know that that was a sport, and I didn't know that you can buy chocolate-covered scorpions on Amazon readily available.
I would have guessed the second one.
I would have never known.
Yeah.
That's crazy. There's the whole market for it.
Yeah.
The gay guys and weapons were real as fuck. I'm gonna be honest. When he brought out that platter, dude, I was like, yeah, you do, dude. Yeah, you do. You take hot dogs and you eat hot dog, dude.
I forgot. Oh, I see that. No, that's not where my mind went.
No, that's where my mind went.
No,
dude.
I was like, damn, that's a good ass spread. I forgot where I was. I was gonna stand up. Yeah. Dude, that is so. It's like Saturday with the love of your life, just
yeah,
gobbling
dude.
some glizzies, baby.
Like, you're both so comfortable with each other, you don't have to try. You can just admit that this is a meal that you both want.
Well, someone,
this is great.
Someone quote tweeted this and said, "I need to know which one was eating 4 and which one was eating 3, because there's only 7."
Let them eat bugs. A lot of bored rich people once again. Oh, 100% there you go. Dude, that, I'm gonna be honest, when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, you fucking do. You're taking the glizzies and you're eating glizzies.
Sergo says my mic is rough.
Your mic is
Is
rough?
it?
It's a little rough.
Are you? Oh, you hear it too?
I hear it too.
Oh. Okay. Gain's down a little bit. How's that?
All right, that's good.
Okay.
Much better. Much better.
You guys just let me know here.
Yeah.
Maybe something wrong with filters. Where are you
No,
on my
that's
channel
good.
or listening through Nurgle's stream? Well, yeah, if you were hearing it, okay. All right, much better.
Yeah, much better.
This
is fantastic. Dude, the internet always wins, man. Jesus Christ, so good.
Here we go. More hot dog.
Real as fuck. I'm gonna be honest, dude. That is 100% goals. Just a fucking.
It really is. That's what I'm saying. You work
goals.
your regular full time 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Saturday you're chilling with a great lunch planned, and then Gladys comes with her fucking weird ass.
Listen, all right, that type of meal is something that I fasted the night before or the day before. Because I'm fucking sucking dog, dude. I'm hammering those dogs, dude. I'm fasting the day before, and that's all I'm eating all day.
That's so funny that you went there. I don't even see sexual orientation. That's how evolved I am. You went there. I was looking at tasty food.
Wow,
interesting.
you gotta look for the joke. You gotta look for the joke, and that's a low hanging fruit joke.
No, this was the whole film. I think a lot of what he works on is like a homage to his late friend. This is from like a skit that they had wrote together, apparently.
Oh, is it really?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah,
that's really.
I'll ask. I'll get the specifics instead of just
the director.
Shit.
So, Zach Kreger. I was familiar. I don't know if you were familiar with his work, but I really loved Barbarian.
Kids, you know? Oh, did you watch Barbarian? Classic.
I loved Barbarian.
Classic keeps telling me he's like Barbarian was good, and then Classic Weapons too. Yeah.
Yeah, Barbarian's the shit. So I kind of knew what I was getting into. I was like, all right, this is gonna be
which one do they compare?
In terms of like not theme, but in terms of structure. In terms of structure, very similar. Like the film is like I have questions. There are questions I'd like answered. Oh, there's more questions now. Oh, there's more like the shots are similar too. Like,
well, how about
tension?
Really, I just meant like just in quality, just like two good movies.
Dude,
is there one much better than the other?
On.
They're both just about the same.
They're both equally good, dude. Like you can tell that the same director directed Barbarians. Like it's good.
All right.
Same quality.
Grok is helping us out here. Zach Kreger included the scene with 7 hot dogs and weapons as a heartfelt tribute to his late friend and collaborator, Trevor Moore, who died August 2021. The specific number of 7 hot dogs references a comedic sketch called Hot Dog Timmy from their sketch comedy series, The Whitest Kids You Know. Moore played a
That's
doctor who
fucking dope.
discovers patient. Yeah, he put in a lot of stuff there. He misses the boy. Misses his
Dude,
boy.
that's real. That's
Mhm.
fucking. That's hard. That's that. I have a bit deeper appreciation for the director over. That's fucking dope. Because I'm gonna be honest, there were certain scenes of this movie where that comedic tone came through.
Oh yeah.
All right. There were, I think, like 3 or 4 moments where the audience was fucking laughing, like big time.
Yeah.
Like
Big
the
time?
one with Josh Brolin, the big time. All right, Josh Brolin waking up from that nightmare sequence,
Oh, what the
and
fuck?
he's like, "What the fuck?" It was, but like the way Josh delivered it, it wasn't like, it was like that of a like, what the fuck? That was frustrating. That was crazy. What the fuck did I just witness?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
it's like, no,
And it was
fucking come
delivered.
on.
It was perfect. The whole audience was fucking dying, dude. Because like we all, that's a very real place. Like that was like everyone would feel that. So 100% spot on. And then the very end, we were all fucking laughing in the theater, dude. The very end where she's getting chased,
Oh yeah.
and we were just laughing because it was just ridiculous.
Well, people have been talking. I don't think any of the reviews are reading mention it, but
Mm.
people are talking trash like, "Oh, it's not a horror because of those comedic parts." But and this is where
That's stupid.
I'm kind of I think so, but this is where I'm in a tough spot because I'm just kind of like dipping my toes into the horror genre. So
Right.
what when I was watching it, I was wondering like, are most horror movies supernatural? Like, is there a supernatural element
No,
to it?
there's no rules with horror films. Like the only real rule is uh
Not a rule,
uneasiness.
not a rule, not a rule. It's just it seems like most of them are supernatural. You don't think so? There's
Um,
slashers, and I think after that, it
slashers,
think everything's
even
supernatural.
slashers are supernatural to an
Some of
extent.
them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say they're not. A lot of the most of them, maybe most of them are in fact supernatural to some degree, right? And yeah, I guess I've never thought about that. That now that I'm thinking about it, like
That's how I
fourth
set
kind,
sitting in there and like, okay, because it's
predator,
horror
aliens,
is tough.
supernatural.
And I would even say comedy, and this had both, but because you have expectations for both, not only just to be a good, enjoyable, entertaining movie story, but horror, you need to be
Yeah,
scared. Comedy,
yeah.
you need to be amused. It
You
needs
do
to make
you
you
laughing.
laugh. So the director has that extra layer
That layer.
that they have to deliver on. So
Yeah.
when I was sitting down, I was trying to like look at like story elements and
I think
stuff. And
you're
it's like,
yeah, I think you're right.
if most horrors are supernatural, one, you turn off a lot of prospective
You can
audience
suspend
members. One,
disbelief.
just by, well, I'm talking about like zoning, like honing in on a group of
Mm,
people that'll watch. So you already lose a
mm,
lot of people just because it's a horror, and then you lose a second where just a lot of people won't watch like hard fiction, like supernatural fantasy and stuff. I think
right.
it's very silly and small, but there is those people.
Yeah.
But then this is what you were starting to say, there's so much to play with after that. Once you
Right.
have your audience, you have asses in the seats. When it goes to tell a story, you have a lot of room to work with, which
Yeah.
makes it silly that there's so many haunted house movies. I think, right? If you're
Yeah.
supernatural, you could tell any kind of story because this one, Weapons, is very creative.
Very
It
creative.
a lot of elements, some voodoo and stuff,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, it's pretty creative. So that's
Yeah.
what
No.
struck me
Yeah.
first.
It's I I never thought about it because as someone who's like grew up with horror movies and very much enjoy the franchise, I never attached the supernatural element to it as like a baseline for most of them because I was just so embedded and it was just like one of those throwaway never thought about it mode
Yeah,
things. Yeah, 100% it is. It's there are some outliers, but like very few.
yeah,
Um Yeah.
Well, because
With this,
Kitty's saying
yeah.
sci-fi horror, which I would still throw that in a supernatural because it's just
Yeah,
things
it's
not
still
of
lumped
this
in there.
world that we exist in.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
um,
Nonfiction. It's all no, I'm sorry, fiction. It's
fiction.
all
Yeah.
fiction. Yeah, fiction. Um, I will say this. Anyone who complains that this movie is not a horror or have
Oh, that
horror elements because of that's so stupid because some of the greatest horror movies of all time had comedy. Like some of the greatest
mm,
ones. Like think of Freddy Krueger. Like legitimately had some of the best one-liners for a slasher film.
mm,
Like some of the best one-liners ever.
that's good. No,
Jason.
that argument, we don't need to spend a
It's
lot
so
of
silly,
time on.
man.
I was just feeding you what the streets were talking about over these
Yeah, I'm
past
already
2
getting acid
weeks.
reflux from the stupidity already building just from that. If that's the baseline takeaway, dumb, and it only gets worse. That's so fucking dumb. So dumb.
All right, let's go.
Justin Long, I didn't realize this, but Justin Long kind of enjoys being in horror films. Like that's his jam. Like he cameoed, he had like a quick cameo because
Yeah,
he was the main protagonist.
and Barbarian.
I guess you can say that in Barbarian. So this is his second time with this director, but that's kind of his jam, horror. He did Tusk. He did
Did you
what's that
watch
one
Tusk?
Yeah, I saw Tusk, unfortunately. That he did Tusk, he did Jeepers Creepers, he did Barbarian, he did this one, and did a couple others, but like yeah, Justin Long loves horror, man.
They're probably, he probably enjoys them, but they're probably just easy, low pressure, low budget. He still gets paid. No,
I think horror, it depends. If you're a credible name and you're doing a horror film, that it's way harder. I think
is he an incredible name?
He's an established
He's a
name.
he's a name. He's a name.
He's a household name.
Yeah, he's not household. No,
He's not household. Justin Long.
I don't know how we could put like a number on that, or he's just
Dodgeball.
So.
Zach and Mary make a porno.
But that's okay.
That was one of his
go
best
ahead.
roles,
Try to
dude.
make your point, and I think you'll end up proving mine.
No.
Go ahead. To list his
I mean, he's
filmography.
no Brad Pitt, but I know Long when I see Long.
No, he's a name. He's recognizable.
Okay.
He has household. That's different. That's Will Smith.
Okay, I see
that's Brad Pitt.
Will
that's
okay.
DiCaprio. That's
All right, he's not a house. Okay, he's not a household
Yeah.
name. He's a name.
He's a name.
Okay,
He's
I
a
don't
name.
know.
But that's what I'm saying. If because fame, I imagine it gets to you after a while. So if you want to take a step back, still get paid, and to your point, he probably does appreciate the genre. Then you could just kind of hide yourself in these movies that won't get as much fanfare as a Dodgeball, where he gets cast as these like silly dudes, and like you see him in public is like, oh, it's a fucking fuckface. Oh yeah. I
loved you and Zach and Mary.
So
you know what?
That's what I think. I think he didn't mind a step back from when those years, because those were a long time ago too.
That's movies. Fair. The one thing I will say this about horror films, the one thing I do hate about watching a horror film in theaters, and this has become more prevalent the more I realize, the more I watch them in theaters, is the fucking previews.
Oh,
the previews are all right, hear me out. They're the worst, because if there's a shortage of other horror films that can be like previewed during a horror film, they throw literally everything that's either drama or weird feel good, and it just really throws me off for some weird reason.
Oh.
I don't understand it. Like, I think there was all right, so there's this one Conjuring movie. First preview was Conjuring.
Okay.
Second preview was Downtown Abbey, which fucking made me so mad. And then the third preview, because no one's fucking watching Downtown Abbey. That's ridiculous, dude.
That's not true.
It's so not true. It's dumb as shit. Like, it makes me so. It's a waste of money. Anyway, that, and then there's those feel good B-list actor movies where like my mom, like the coming of age, my mom and best friend married my mom married her high school sweetheart, and my uncle married their high school
So
sweetheart,
so you want
and I
them
thought we'd be happily ever
you
after.
want them to
And
just
then my
show
mom and her
whores?
uncle died, and then now we have to live because this is our lives. And then like a sparkle, and then for some reason, fucking James Franco is in it as like a background actor, and then like
Oh, he's
then everyone's trying to
blacklisted as
figure
fuck.
out this weird betrayal, and then all of a sudden you're like, the lives we live, coming this October. We're like, why? It makes no fucking. It makes me mad. It makes me. I don't like it, dude. I hate it.
Interesting. You know what I saw this past week? Under the
I hate it.
Tuscan Sun.
Is that good?
It is.
I don't.
It
Gosh,
is.
I don't listen. It was enough for me to like give it side. I'd be like, that doesn't look too bad. Like it's.
No,
I mean, like
it was.
I'm not
It's
above a good movie.
it starts. What reminded me is the way you're describing that
It's so stupid. I
fake
hate
cookie
previews
cutter
like that.
film. It starts that
Cookie
way.
cutter.
You know, like a divorced woman writer, hits rock bottom and then finds
And
herself
then super
in
hot
in
dude,
Italy.
super hot young Josh Hartnett just comes in and just slams ass and claps cheeks and this weird dynamic.
So yeah, so the setup was like, oh shit, but the way
Yeah.
it plays out, it's like, oh nice. They were real for
Like
that.
I think one of my favorite, like it wasn't cookie cutter, but it was very much like in that vein. It was um As Good as It Gets,
P.S. I love you.
which I fucking
Oh,
love.
as good as it gets. I need to come
No,
back to
As
that
Good as It
one.
Gets
Okay.
is amazing. Weapons original. Oh, this is the original. Okay.
Yeah,
So this is the original cast. I remember they talked about that. They had
they
they
have.
changed it all up. Okay.
Well, because it was like
Scheduling
in
issues.
well, it had a lot of pre-production issues. Most of which I
Really?
don't know the details on. But casting was part of it. And they were putting the cast together, and then Pedro Pascal dropped, and I think because of that, it cascaded and a lot of other people dropped, or it was stuck in pre-production so long that everyone just started falling off because other
Falling
things were
off.
coming up.
Moving on to other projects.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
So
honest. I think the current cast they killed it, man.
oh, so
I
good.
can't really. It was so good.
Yeah, they didn't leave me wanting anything from anyone else. So here it is.
Brolin was like the perfect amount, dude. Benedict Wong, perfect. It was great.
But
Austin the Tweaker was the only one that stayed.
yeah, and Kreger talks about it, he's like, oh, he was with me the whole time. That's my guy.
dude,
because
dude, I'm gonna be honest, he was dope.
because we had it in the trivia or in the IMDb fact for Fantastic Four, but Pedro Pascal dropped, and then boom, the rest of the cast went, and then Kreger was like, no, Austin Abrams just stayed the whole time,
man,
ready to
I'm
go.
here for you, dude. Ride
Yeah.
or die. This is gonna be a dope movie.
Sergio asked if Pedro had to drop for this. He didn't have to. They were shooting it. They were supposed to shoot at the same time. Just like how they released. So he made a decision. I don't think he had to. I think he just like, all right, let me go Disney on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If you look at his Pedro Pascal's his lineup of movies coming out all within this year, he probably was overloaded, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I think Josh Brolin was better. We didn't see what Pedro did, but I don't even. I have a hard time picturing Pedro doing what was necessary. But I haven't seen The Last of Us, and my impression is
you haven't seen The Last of Us?
No,
shit, dude, Jesus.
It got weird.
Why?
I might watch the first season and then just be done with it. Because everyone says the first season's good, and then what is it on now? 3,
really
2?
I think they're gonna be on their third season. They're currently in the middle of their third, but second season's out. You can watch.
You're caught up.
Yeah, I'm caught up. I'm all the way through.
And you love season 2.
I really enjoyed season 2 a lot.
Wow.
Only because I played the video game, so
I didn't though. I didn't.
All right, here's my thing. Because I played the video game, I feel like the events of part 2, I would have enjoyed it far more just watching it rather than playing the video game. So you're in a unique position where you can just watch the first 2 seasons and feel the full impact of everything. Whereas for me, I told myself even I would have really wished I would have enjoyed this just for watching the TV show, and I kind of spoiled it a little bit for the games. and I really wish I would have experienced this on the show
Yeah.
because I cared for Pascal's Joel far more than I cared for the video game Joel.
Mm.
And I cared for Abby. I cared for like the TV. Again, I was in the middle of I didn't grow up with these games. So I wasn't attached to these characters like everyone else is like blowing the socks off of the Last of Us games and like the perfect greatest game ever made. I didn't go into playing that game like that. So when I played the video game, I was, oh, this is cool. I was seeing it through a clearer lens without any like the nostalgia lenses on.
Yeah.
And then when I watched the show, I preferred the characters of the show.
Right. So I mean, the reason we brought that up because from everything I know about The Last of Us, that
Yeah.
would be in everything that Pedro Pascal has played. That would be the closest character where it's like a grizzled father figure.
He's jaded, fucking upset, angry about
Right.
shit in
Yeah.
general. Yeah.
So what do you think? It's still Brolin because he knocked
If
it
you're
out.
comparing that, honestly think
I mean, just picturing
could-
Pedro in this movie in weapons.
I think Pedro would have been better.
Oh
be
shit!
I think Pedro,
Ooh.
like putting it through that lens, Pedro, you gotta watch The Last of Us. For the first 2 seasons are fucking phenomenal. I think though, all right, so it's weird. So Brolin, I think, was perfect for the role. I think Pedro could have done a little
Took
bit
it a
better in
little
terms of
more.
certain. Yeah, he could have elevated the anger, or he could have really dug in deeper. But what was given and what was presented, perfect. It was great.
You know, Kitty said, do we do a special TV edition of Popcorn Talk? I
Ooh.
was thinking that with Alien Earth.
Ooh, I'm so down for Alien Earth, dude. Oh, my body's ready to talk about that. Ready to talk about that. Woo! I just got a hard on right now, dude. I got a xenomorph growing out of my fucking junk right now. I want to talk about that.
Which I think that would
pop out my pants.
I think it would be cool since we already meet weekly.
Yeah.
And then the show's
I'm down.
releasing. So are you caught up on Alien Earth?
I'm caught up, baby.
I think that show's gonna break some hearts.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm here for it.
Okay.
Like it's there, like the expectations for the Alien Earth is so unreasonable, and the direction that it's eventually gonna go is gonna let down people.
No, I think you
It's
know
got
what
to.
you know what FX does now?
What do they do?
They try to go one writer, one director for an entire series.
Are you serious? Is that a thing?
They do that. They're doing that with this with
I'm gonna be
Alien
honest,
Earth.
I agree with it. I like more ideas means
Oh.
more of a spaced out like viewpoint.
No. But
You hear
they're
my thing.
supposed to settle that in the writers' room. So the
True,
upside,
yeah.
which is a way upside, which is like every show you've ever seen benefits from
ideas.
this. Yeah, better. They play off one another, and you get the most fleshed out story you possibly can. Where it's like, I see what you're saying with like vision wise, you just have one guy, but
Right.
because you're restricted to one person, they're also limited. They also just have this thing, and I'm starting to see. Oh, The Bear does this as well.
I fucking love The Bear though, dude.
But
The
if
Bear
you
is
are you
so
are you
fucking
caught up
good.
on that?
You know it, dude. I'm gonna cook you some fucking heat right now.
I like The Bear too, specifically season 2. I love.
So good.
3 and
Dude,
4, I
that
did not
shit
like
gets-
it.
yeah.
It's slowing down like crazy, like crazy. Like when they go to fill their half hour or whatever their block is, it's a lot of nothing if you're paying attention. And that's where in season 4 of The Bear, in the finale, it was fine. But in the finale, you look and it's just dialogue. They're in an alley, so one set dialogue, which is fine, but you can see how much the director, I forgot his name, director writer, I forgot his name, but you can see how much he's trying to squeeze out of essentially nothing. You know what I mean?
There should be like maybe maybe the magic answer is somewhere in between right? Maybe start off with a director, single director writer, and then as the juice kind of lowers,
Oh,
maybe then bring in some fresh blood.
that's what. Yeah, that's fine. I'd be fine with that. But
I would probably see that.
Store Chris Store, I think is for. I didn't
Okay.
look it up. I just remembered. Is for the
I
Bear.
honestly love season 4. I really enjoyed season 4.
Just
Season 3 was weak. Season
Very.
4, because here's my thing. That show is, it's just filled with drama and tension and PTSD of real conversations, right? Like it's like a toxic relationship. There's a dopamine hit because you're going into the shit with that show.
Yeah.
And that's how it is. But there's got to be an end of the road. There's always the end of the road. There's got to be closure to some extent, or there's got to be happy moments, which this season had more happier moments because there was like people were moving in terms of their character growth finally in a big way. So that's what I really enjoyed.
Well, so I don't know. We could do Alien Earth, or we could do,
I'm down for Alien Earth.
or we could circle back to The Last of Us.
Oh man, those are great too. I'm down to do a TV edition. That'd be really fucking cool.
Well, okay, we'll see. We'll see.
There's just,
But yeah,
isn't it a great time for TV? Great time for TV.
Yeah,
I think.
for a while.
Have you seen Fargo? Season 1 of Fargo?
Very good.
I have not seen season 1 of Fargo, and I hear everyone's blowing the tits off of Paradise, the show Paradise.
Paradise, I haven't heard of.
Apparently it's new. I think it's on FX or it might be on Hulu. I think it's FX, but Paradise, people are like blowing up Paradise right now, and I've never heard of it either. So those are the two shows I'm thinking about.
Let me see.
When the Alex title card came up. That's great.
Dude, I felt so bad for Alex. So bad.
Why?
He's just a little boy, man. He doesn't have to be putting up with all that bullshit.
Dude, it was fucking bad. It was real bad, dude. I remember when
I didn't even want to look through the windows of that house, and this motherfucker came home from school to his
that
just
was
fucking
like a whole
lifeless
child
parents.
services. Like I was freaked out. Like what is happening right now with this poor kid? And then right when the title card hit, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna get the pop. Like I clutched my popcorn a little bit more. I'm like, oh, this is gonna get good. It's like this is gonna be like crazy.
Oh, I did catch a glimpse of Paradise. A Secret Service agent investigates the murder of a former president in a seemingly peaceful community. I'll tell you what, dude, I am so fucking tired of the former special ops, Secret Service agent. I'm so fucking done with that.
Jack Bauer stars in 22 hours.
Dude,
like,
I need a. Fuck, dude. I need a break from those. Big time. Big time. We got 2 more here.
James, when he saw what was in the basement versus James when he saw the flyer on the wall at the pawn shop. Dude, that actor, I don't know what other works he's in, but he was really good.
He is good. No, I think he's coming up here.
I was equally frustrated, annoyed, and rooted for him all within like the same movie. I was like, all right, like this guy's is funny. The actor who played the officer too was really fucking good.
He was good. He wasn't asked to do a ton. No, he's good.
He wasn't, but what he gave, like you felt like at the end of it, you're like, this guy was a fucking sleazeball. Like it was, but like he took you through like the emotions, which I really enjoyed.
Like but yeah, Alvin, the tweaker, Austin Abrams. He's just on the come up. He was on. He's been,
dude. He's gonna be a problem. He is good looking too.
He's been acting,
and this boy can act
since 2011. Let's see, Gangster Squad, Kings of Summer, which I like a lot.
Paper Towns is a no lead movie.
Paper Towns, yeah. And then more recently, 2018, The Americans for 2 episodes.
He was on Euphoria.
This Wolves, dude, Weapons. So
I think in 10 years he's gonna be a fucking problem.
Well, I mean, if Kreger starts like crowbarring him or featuring him in his stuff, because now Kreger is gonna start getting blank checks.
I
to
imagine.
do what he wants. So
Yeah, because he went banger for banger back to back, Barbarian and then this.
right, right. So yeah, that'd be someone to watch. Exciting times for him.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. The Austin playing the tweaker, he was amazing. Me on the way to the bathroom the minute after I enter Barnes and Noble.
There's a bunch of these, but none of them
I
like
know,
really
man.
really hit it. But a lot of people were using this.
There
being
was that was my first instinct. Like, I'd be damned if I'm gonna get my ass whooped and beaten dead to a fucking Naruto running motherfucker. Like, that would be the death of me, dude. Like, that's the last thing I want people to know about me.
you know what I would have liked someone. 2 a.m. is a weird time to be out, obviously, but
Yeah.
that's a little after when the bars are closing. I wouldn't have minded a quick shot of like people seeing the kids just like going through the street,
Like, what
or
the
maybe that's
fuck?
just more witness than the story wanted.
That's fair, yeah.
So
It was
kinda
good
like
though.
that. Yeah, it's good.
Naruto running ass kid.
That is it. Synopsis. When 17 third graders from the same class vanish simultaneously in the dead of night, suspicion sweeps through the small town of Maybrook. Teacher Justine Gandy becomes the prime suspect while a grieving father, a conflicted cop, and the sole surviving student pursue fragmented truths. Presented in interwoven chapters, the mystery escalates into chilling horror as hidden folklore and supernatural forces emerge from the shadows.
Yeah, that's exactly the movie we got. Now, my thing is this though.
Mhm.
This was based off of a true story, and I want to know how true. Or
Oh, I
how
don't think it
close to a
was.
true story.
No,
They said
and
in the
that's
beginning it was based off a true story.
yeah, I know. But you know what I found out that fuckfaces do? And this is
It
for
could be
I don't
loosely. It could be so loose.
No, you could just put that and just lie out of your ass.
Oh, really?
Well, because I mean, what? It doesn't affect anything.
Who's gonna who's gonna sue you?
To you, it here. So let me tell you. You talked about Fargo season 1.
Yeah.
They show that at the beginning of every season of Fargo. And it's an anthology. Like the first season begins and ends and resolves, and then the second season, new story.
Kind of like True Detective.
Right. And they put how it's a true story. And then I looked it up, and they're like, "Oh no, we just use that as a plot device to get the audience invested in." It's like, well, what a cheap ass trick.
That's a little cheap. Because here's my thing. You're 100% right. This was not based off a true story, even though they said it was.
You looked it up?
But it was a marketing.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
Yeah. So yeah, Fargo tricked me when the Fargo came out, and I don't fall for it anymore.
Okay. Shit, I fucking fell for it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they got you.
I was like, dude, I want to look it up and do what happened.
And if you would have found out immediately.
I would have found out. I've been so bummed.
I don't think I've ever seen this trailer.
I think I've saw this trailer before.
Did you?
Let's take a look. I think I did.
And it's 1:55. So if it's dragging,
a little teaser,
you can let me know if you want to cut it.
This is a true story that happened in my town. So this one Wednesday is like a normal day for the whole school. But today was different. Every other class had all their kids. But Mrs. Gandy's room was totally empty.
Oh, so it's like the intro of the movie.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because the night before, at 2:17 in the morning, every kid woke up, got out of bed, walked downstairs, and into the dark. And they never came back.
I don't understand at all. Why just her classroom? Why only hers?
Where are our children?
We have a lot of emotional parents here. I think it's best if you keep some distance from this place.
Matthew, where are you? Where did you go?
This is where the story really starts.
Good trailer.
Good trailer.
But I think the trailer's better than the movie. You know what I mean?
You think?
The movie, because the movie isn't as high octane as I think the trailer wanted you to believe it was.
I mean, it was a good pace. I'm gonna be honest. I think the movie
It was
was
fine. No, it was a fine pace, but you see that trailer, you're like, oh fuck, shit, they're fucking running and gunning and the boom, but like all that stuff still happens, but just kind of unfolds in front of you.
I think that's easier to say when you've already seen the movie, so you're kind of already know. And that's the thing with horror films, because once the element of surprise and tension's gone, after you've already read the book, it does hit different after you go back and kind of revisit it. So for me, a lot of the intrigue and excitement is in horror. In horror are the trailers, because now you got questions. Now I want to see. Now I want to go over there and check it out.
I thought, I don't know, a lot of the dream sequences seemed cheap to me as a non-horror fan, because they went into like the jump scare, where it's like boom, loud music flashed up, boom, but it was just ultimately inconsequential to everything going on. The only thing that's interesting, that I just thought about, I think earlier today or maybe a few days ago, was that the teacher, Josh Brolin, and the tweaker were seeing the same things though.
Yep.
So, Gladys's powers, do they go to that extent where they start
they transcend
affecting the subconscious of people in the vicinity?
Because, all right, so the cool thing about like horror films, sometimes a good director, he'll drop hints throughout the film and like sprinkle in what is actually happening. And I mean, before the voodoo of Gladys that we knew what was going on, you kind of got a sense what was happening when Wong and his boyfriend were watching like the National Geographic of like what happens when a fungi parasite grows within an alien, and with an ant, and right there's a nice little homage to horror, because they oftentimes, that's a little Easter egg of like dropping hints of what's happening, right? So you were kind of getting a sense of how Gladys, what her powers were, kind of what they did just based off that little drop. So yeah, I mean, it's voodoo. I don't know what kind of voodoo, but it's meant to be obscure. So I'm pretty sure them all seeing her was probably because of her ritual, what she did, and how she when she had those items and what she could do. That's the excitement of like, it leaves you to wonder.
Sure. But yeah, it just, me kind of sitting there, I psyched myself out. All right, let's be scared. It wasn't very scary, especially once, there's obviously creepy elements and everything. But once you realize who the antagonist is and her motivations, it's like, oh, she actually doesn't have any beef with me, really.
Yeah.
Whereas like the thing from Jeepers Creepers, you just had to be driving past him, I believe. You just had to be operating a motor vehicle around him.
That's like trying to make a deal with a tornado, man. That's a force of fucking nature, and you hopefully you don't have the eyes that get his guys. You know what I mean? Like that's.
And then I think Jason, he just kills indiscriminately.
Just a force of nature.
Well, I mean, like their motivations, like to target you. Where
you're just in their path.
Right. Where Gladys has to have an issue with you and sick them on you. Mostly she just wants to like stay immortal or whatever she was up to. But like even when Wong was attacking the teacher, and Josh Brolin was fighting him, he didn't give a shit about Josh Brolin.
Oh, dude,
for me, there would have been an extra element of terror if like, oh, I'll fuck it. He's like, if he had his wits,
rip through everything.
Right, yeah. If he like recognized him as like a hindrance to what he has to do and then just like and then went to his thing. But
Right.
it's just like one track mind is like, oh, you defeatable, and
It's manageable.
I usually don't piss a lot of people off, so me and Gladys,
that's that fucking Louisiana voodoo you want to avoid, dude. Like, you don't want to get a curse on.
yeah, so
That shit's wild.
Gladys and I probably won't even bump heads, so I think I'm in the clear actually.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, I don't know, man. That shit was wild though. Like, just seeing
Oh, yeah.
Gladys and her what she wanted to do. You're like, okay, cool. That checks out. Like, if you're not within her path, you're fine. You can kind of steer clear.
Well, you know, and it was at the expense of kids, and she was willing to do
Oh, but she didn't give two
seemingly
fucks,
anything. Yeah, that
Oh yeah,
that's
like,
scary, but
yeah,
yeah.
like nothing's off limits. She doesn't give two shits. Yeah. Budget, fuck, dude. Respect to this director, dude.
That's
38
I think
million.
I think so many movies can be made like around
Right?
here.
Right? This all right. The quality of movie that we got for that much money, and you had Brolin, and you had the fucking Silver Surfer. You had the female
That's
Silver
true.
Surfer. Fuck, come
Good
on,
point,
dude.
good point.
What is your excuse?
I didn't think about that.
What
Good
is
point.
your excuse?
Yeah.
Gross U.S. and Canada 91 mil. Fucking dope.
After
Opening
2
weekend,
weeks.
U.S. and Canada. Fucking 2 weeks. Yeah. Gross worldwide 154. And again, I went to the movie last Sunday. 2 weeks later, it's still breaking in full audience.
No, it's gonna hit for a while.
That's gonna go up.
Yeah.
A lot. So
Yeah,
well
I
done.
just pulled this today.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
All right.
IMDb score 7.9.
7.9.
7.9. All right. Well, hold on. Before you go any further, don't go any further.
Oh yeah, you forgot the guess. Sorry, I forgot to ask.
Shoo! I'm gonna say your score. You're not a horror head, but you do
No.
respect film, like a good
Huh.
film when
Yeah.
you see one. I'm at 6.5. No, it's gonna be higher than 6.5. I feel like might be a 7.5, 8. I'm gonna lean on the 7.5.
Okay, Sergo's
I'm gonna lean on 7.5.
6.5. You're 7.5. What's your heart of
Sergo
hearts
is 6.5.
for this?
My heart of hearts 8.5.
All right.
My heart of hearts 8.5.
8.5. Wow.
It's high, dude.
So here's my
I
thing.
love
Here's my
Barbarian.
thing. Not a horror head, dipping my toe in. If this is already like one of the best, I don't know what the genre's been doing.
No,
You
here's
know
my
what
thing.
I'm saying? I don't know how
It's
people
hard to-
see every horror movie that comes
You
out.
can't, and that's the crazy thing about horror. You can't classify horror. You just know it's like porn. You know it when you see it, right? Like,
Okay.
so it's like horror. You know horror when you know it. You see it.
Okay.
I can understand why horror heads wouldn't classify this as a traditional horror, because this director, he just finds this way to add comedy, to add tension, beautiful shots, a good story, and then like really weave it in a way that hasn't really been woven before.
Here.
And again, you not being a horror head, it's hard to explain that. It's like if like an A24 production did horror, that's as close as I can probably.
But that's Midsummer.
Midsummer,
Which
yeah,
is, like-
Hereditary, Midsummer, like I put it up there with those films.
All right. So I asked ChatGPT what are the top 5 horror films of all time. Here are the
Poltergeist got to be. up
Here are
there.
5 of the most
Exorcist?
widely regarded horror films of all time, based on influence, critical acclaim, and lasting
Exorcist is
legacy.
definitely gonna be, or Poltergeist.
I'll go
It's gotta be up
5-1. 5, Hereditary, 2018.
Hereditary, fuck yeah. That's a good film.
Why it stands
Good
out:
puzzle.
a modern entry, Hereditary stunned audiences with its raw emotion, disturbing imagery, and
Yeah.
unpredictable descent into supernatural terror. It's often cited as the new benchmark for elevated horror.
I will
uh,
agree with that, because that movie was fucking like when it turned up, I was haunted by a certain thing that happened in that film. I was like, fuck, that is terrifying. That
Ugh,
is terrifying to see.
ugh.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
it was whoa,
The Shining, number 4.
classic. That's Kubrick though. Kubrick kind of wrote the blueprint for how a good because before that it was slashers. Like it was a lot of slashers, a lot of like just whatevers, and then Kubrick brought this like elevated like art to it, and really turned it up to it. Like it was really badass.
So here,
Yeah,
here,
so
here.
that checks out.
Hereditary, Supernatural, The Shining, Supernatural.
Supernatural. Oh yeah, this is good to your point.
I remember I was because I left the theater and the first thing I asked class act was, are all horrors supernatural? And he was starting to like rack his brain. He's like, are we counting
Yeah.
Shining as supernatural? I was like, well, there
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
telepathy.
there's ghosts.
And then I kept going. I was like, bitch, there's fucking blood in the elevator.
Bitch, there's blood in the goddamn elevator.
Like, what are we doing?
Well, there's ghosts as well and the undead. And he's
Oh no, yeah,
talking
no.
to, like,
Once I remembered the
Yeah.
blood, I was like, no, they're fucking yes, supernatural.
the twins.
Yeah,
like,
right,
all
right,
that.
yeah.
No, that's all there. Yeah.
Number 3,
Number 4, Shining.
Number 4, Shining. Number 3, Halloween.
Halloween. Wait. Halloween. Michael Myers. Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah. So slasher, but
Even
he
that-
can't be killed,
That's still
huh?
kind of supernatural.
It is.
That's still supernatural because that fucker does not die, and there's no way in hell a normal human can take that type of beating and die that many times. There's no
Right.
fucking
Because
way. It's
what's his lore? He died as a kid. He drowned. Is that what it is?
I don't remember. There's so all right. So Rob Zombie did a. We could ask ChatGPT
He
because Rob Zombie
bastardized
did
it.
he didn't know. He made it great. I fucking love
Oh,
Rob Zombie's
okay.
Halloween. He actually Rob Zombie doesn't get enough credit, mostly because he doesn't care to like fucking for the credit. But like he fucking makes horror films and they're fucking awesome. But he crushed it with Halloween.
On the night of Halloween 1963 in the suburban Illinois town of Haddonfield, 6-year-old Michael Myers brutally stabs his teenage sister Judith to death with a chef's knife.
Yeah.
15 years later, his psychiatrist, Dr. Samuel Loomis, drives with nurse Marion Chambers to the sanitarium where Michael is incarcerated to escort him to a court hearing. After Loomis exits their car to unlock the main gate, Michael jumps on the roof and
Thanks,
attacks
Ren.
Marion. She runs from the vehicle, allowing Michael to steal the car and drive away. Hold on. It's just going.
It's just explaining the movie.
Yeah. Fuck it. I have to ask. I'll ask Grok.
I would say it's up there in horror though.
Oh yeah.
Just based off of how many times. I mean, supernatural. I'm sorry. I would say it's supernatural. No man can fucking get whopped like Molly whopped that much and still be
Right.
a normal human. There's no fucking way. I would say one. You know what's a film that's not supernatural that is straight up horror? It's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's a horror film that's not supernatural.
Right.
That's just like Hills Have Eye, fucking crazy
Ugh.
redneck back of the fucking backwater.
Okay. So Jason Voorhees does not appear, and thus he does not receive any powers in this film. The 78 Halloween. The main antagonist in Halloween is Michael Myers, a silent. What am I mixing them up?
Yeah, you're mixing up your shit. Jason Voorhees is Jason.
And Mike Myers. Okay.
Mike Myers is like a killer, a dude with a fucking William Shatner bleached mask.
How
running around.
similar are they? They both don't die, huh?
They're very similar, but Jason's more supernatural, more like legitimately supernatural. Like he has the strength of a fucking like a short bus gorilla, and he's fucking murders in really creative waves. And so does Mike Myers, but like Michael Myers is not as crazy as Jason.
Okay, yeah. So Jason is the one who drowned as a kid.
Yes.
Okay.
Michael Myers, I don't know what type of like.
It doesn't say much.
I don't think it's really. It doesn't say much, but it's kind of like an open secret.
Yeah, Grok says Michael Myers' powers or supernatural resilience are not explicitly explained in the original film, but are implied through his ability to survive injuries that would kill a normal person, such as being stabbed and shot multiple times.
I would argue that it's supernatural.
Yeah. It's just not unexplained. This is attributed to his almost otherworldly obsession with killing, later expanded in sequels as a supernatural force or curse.
He's got like a boot level WWE villain resiliency where he keeps getting his ass whooped and he keeps coming back. Like that's just it's supernatural.
Number 2 is Psycho, Alfred Hitchcock.
That's another non-supernatural
Slasher. But we either have supernatural or slasher.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That's slasher to
wouldn't
me.
it's
He's just using a chainsaw to do the slashing.
Yeah, that's fucking fair, dude. Yeah, slashing with a chainsaw, baby. That's fair.
And
Okay.
then number 1, Exorcist.
Exorcist, supernatural.
Often considered the scariest movie ever made, The Exorcist broke boundaries with its shocking imagery, religious overtones, and intense performances. It was also the first horror film nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars.
Yeah, and it caused worldwide stir. Like it legitimately.
It's tough.
caused
That one,
protests
I
and
have seen most
wild.
of these, and Exorcist is a
Yeah.
tough watch.
Yeah, I think Poltergeist, Spielberg really threw his hat in the ring and crushed it with Poltergeist as well. Like that shit was wild. But those 5 were fucking top tier.
I did watch Tintin as well. Well, it's
In other news,
well,
I did
no,
watch
you
Tintin.
mentioned Spielberg, and Spielberg directed The
Yeah,
Adventures
he
of
directed
Tintin.
Tintin. All right, I see the connect.
I thought Tintin was the dog.
No, dude, it's
the fucking
white
kid.
bull-headed
Leave
twirl.
all fuck, he's bullheaded, baby.
He's bull-headed, baby. Like that boy's bull-headed. He ain't getting with a girl.
Oh, he has enough swag for sure, but yeah,
He's got that little swirl, that little fucking ice cream swirl is all the swags right there, dude. You put shit. All
okay.
right, so IMDb scored it 7.9 out of 10, and we said that I told
7.5
7.5.
Yeah, you
7.
guys.
7. Nice.
Damn,
Not for being a horror head too.
I messed this up.
How'd you mess it up?
I usually have them closer, but we'll just where I'm able to fit them
That's
all.
fine.
I'll zoom out.
Yeah, you're fine. Acting 1.5.
All right.
Yeah. The kid, like even like everything, like
The
'cause
kid
I
mostly.
think
If it
the
wasn't for
kid-
him, I probably would have left it at a 1.
Yeah, no, like 1.5. Because you felt bad for Alex. You were like, "What the
So
fuck is
bad.
going on?" And then when Gladys snapped the fucking twig, and then his parents started stabbing,
That's the
and
one.
he was tearing up, crying like, "Please fucking stop!"
No,
Like,
he did
woo!
very well because you got to think on set.
Oof.
He has very little to play on set.
Yeah.
Like, because those aren't his parents. They're not really stabbing themselves with a fork. He just knows the setup. Director goes through and he hit it. He hit it.
He nailed it. Hit the
Captured it.
mark.
And
That or,
stuff like that can like really hamper your movie.
Yeah,
I think.
easily,
You know,
'cause
if
that's a big scene.
it
'Cause
is.
You need to connect with Alex. You need to
Right,
care
yeah.
for the outcome of Alex based off that scene alone, right?
Right.
Like, it's pretty fucking crazy.
Um,
I'm that, or either that kid's got a bright future, or there was like a PA underneath the table just fucking pinching Alex, like fucking tear, motherfucker. Like,
actually with
either
a
way, it
fork on
works.
his shins.
With a fork on his shins, dude. Do it for the Oscar, Alex. Like it was a thing, but yeah, he crushed it, dude. So yeah, the kid put it over for sure, and the movie focused
what?
on that. It was great.
Brolin's been doing his press tour for Weapons.
Yeah, yeah.
And he said that his least favorite note from a director, and I guess he's heard it multiple times, is when they're going into a scene and they're trying to get like something specific out of them or like a kind of performance. And he said his least favorite note is when a director says, "If this gets nominated for an Oscar, it'll be because of this scene."
Well, because Brolin knows that's so crock of shit. That's such a stupid thing to say.
yeah.
Like, please stop. Let's do the fucking job. Don't
Yeah.
be dramatic. Because of this scene.
I have story at 1.5. Hold on. I think
Okay.
we're jumping.
We're jumping.
Well, did Sergo leave one?
Sergo, are you here? I think Sergo left. Yeah, he left
Yeah, I see it.
review.
I see it. All right, my bad. Let me read this.
No, you're good.
Okay. It says,
Let's do this, guys.
"Okay, wow. In my opinion, this was a
Sir,
very good horror movie. It was creepy, kind of scary, mysterious, and everything I
Okay.
love in horror movies. It did leave me confused at the start, but after seeing everyone's point of view, it all made so much sense, especially Alex's. Characters were good, acting was okay, plot was amazing, horror element was good. I really liked direction, liked the POV from every major character, and the cinematic shots behind characters and the back of their heads was a nice touch. Overall, amazing movie. Top 3 favorite horror of 2025 for sure. He has it at 8.25.
Okay, 8.25.
Yeah,
Sergo, you trying to get fucking fancy on us?
he is. Which he usually does, but his overall score you can't tell. So he has acting as 1.25. That's where it comes from. He says it was really good, nothing phenomenal, so I can't give it a 1.5. But well, so that's what I'm saying. I guess we agreed. Is the kid turned the corner? It's like child actors will make or break the story you're trying to tell. It can at least for me just take me out of it.
No, I agree
completely.
And the fact that this was focused on the kid, because this story revolved around the kids, it makes it that much more important. Like that was a make it or break it scene. Because for me, like it was great, but that when he teared up and started crying, he was like, "Please stop." I was like, "No!" Yeah, I was like, "Hey, Brolin, if this is the moment where the Oscar," like, dude, it was good. I was like, Alex got it, dude. He's got it, dude. Stab him in the legs under the table or something. That was fucking amazing. Give that PA a fucking like a pay raise.
And then yeah, like Sergo says, the children acted well. I felt characters, fear, and emotions. So overall, amazing acting, but not perfect. Okay, then he goes.
Yeah.
Sergo goes story plot 1.5. I go 1.5. Nurgle goes.
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give it a 1 because here's the reason.
Okay.
It's just the Pied Piper story that we all know back in the. It's Pied Piper
Right.
told in a more horrific way.
Okay.
2, this is just a rated R Hocus Pocus,
Mm-hmm.
and that's cool. I nothing wrong. Listen, it's a great fucking movie. Hocus Pocus is the shit.
My mind.
Yeah, so this is just a rated R Hocus Pocus, fucking dope. Pied Piper story that was just retold. That's cool.
Yeah,
but a
it
1.
is.
Oh,
A little pipey,
Sergo,
which means that Sergo got it right.
Damn, chat. Did I just change his mind in real time? Chat, holy shit.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a great story, though. Like, it's fucking great.
It's good. Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. I have direction 1.
Hocus Pocus. Dude, Hocus Pocus is fucking good. Not was, is good, Worldly. It's fucking amazing. So direction now. Ooh.
Yeah, Sergo Nurgle's acting 1.5.
Yeah. My acting is 1.5. Story is 1. Direction. I'm thinking about anything that could have been like, it's great. Nothing too. I feel like I have a bias for this director from Barbarian too, because I love his style of just shooting.
Sure.
I'm gonna go 1.5. I'm going 1.5.
Do you think it was a little long? We don't have to go crazy on it because it's not. I
No,
bring
not
this
at all.
up. Not at all.
Because that's the point of these types of horror films.
Huh?
You're meant to build and follow this path, and then at the very end, the climax is the satisfying part that wraps it up, right? So I felt like I was involved. I felt with every shot, with the pacing, like I was like in it through and through up until the very end. So like there was no pauses for me. I like the fact that they brought in her alcoholism a little bit in her past.
I do
to
like
give her
that.
kind of some shadiness there, and then Brolin, he's doing that detective work and he's looking back and forth. The fucking cop, his backstory with like his point of view.
Hold
how he got to be at the
on.
house.
Hold on. I'm agreeing with everything you're saying, but I'm talking.
Okay.
I'm talking runtime. I'm talking movie
I
length.
loved it.
And
Yeah.
the dream sequences. Those
I like the dream sequences.
I just think it's like they're already in this all the characters are in this very niche, awful circumstance. I know they're tormented. To me, I didn't need the screen time. I'm not gonna take too many points off
Yeah.
for this, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you cut that, go. That's where the movie as
The
is
dream
works.
sequence is what led him to find out the location of the house to begin with. It was necessary.
Right? No, no. See, that's the difference. It's like that's how it was worked in, but
How it was worked
necessary
in,
isn't
yeah.
it? You can have him stumble upon that any other way.
I mean, that's your opinion.
No,
wanna
you
give it a
could
one
have
for
him
sure?
stumble on it any other way.
I love the
All he
dream
did in his
sequence.
dream was something that he could have done in real life, where he just started like mapping their running or whatever.
Mapping sort of, yeah. I'm trying to think, if you took away that dream sequence, if you took away that frustrating what the fuck moment that had the audience, like, that's when you started rooting for Brolin. I feel like it was a very human, like, all right, so up until that point, you thought Brolin's character was kind of a dick, but you understood any parent would be frustrated
I would say
and be like aggressive and
I would say
confused.
unreasonable more than a dick.
He was very unreasonable, and you didn't really side with him up until
No.
that point where he started, like, through the dream sequence, like, he was tormented. You start to visually see his pain, and then it led him on the path of, like, a aha moment, waking up to Gladys scaring the shit out of him and going, "What the fuck?" And then, like, automatically right there and then you were connected with him. You're like, all right, that's reasonable, that's funny. I can kind of see where he's coming from. All right, let's balance out and see where this goes. So you get on a good footing with him after that sequence. At least with me, I can say.
No, that's a decent point. Okay, so you're going direction
I'm
1.5. I got it 1. Oh, Sergo has 1.5. He says was definitely my favorite part of the movie. I really loved the cinematic shots of characters at the start and the different point of view of characters. Okay.
It was great.
Overall production, I got 1.
1. Nothing needed. Nothing was like a 1.5 is like next level.
Yeah.
Fucking great. This was great. This was on shot locations. Everything felt good, felt great. Nothing was like blew you away that you're like, holy shit. But it was great.
There goes
exactly
1.
what it needed to be.
There goes 1. Same, pretty much the same thing. Screenplay, dialogue, I got 1.
Man, yeah, 1. I wanted to go 1.5, but it's not. 1.5 is a reason because I really enjoy the different perspectives of being told of the story being told in a different way. But that's been done before. It's not new, but it's fantastic. It was done in a very great way.
It was. It was.
1.
Sergo goes 1. Says, however, oh, he says, however, he talks about the dialogue specifically. To be honest, most of the lines were forgettable. True. Writing this, I can't really recall any lines outside of screaming. Yeah, I think that's true. Entertainment, I got 1.
1.
Oh,
Give it a 1.
Sergo's got 1.5.
He was highly entertained. That's
highly
great.
entertained. He said, I was so hooked to the story and it left me so interested. I wanted to learn more with YouTube videos. Okay.
That's fucking dope, dude. There you go. Pushed it.
Je ne sais quoi, I got 0.
Now that's interesting. Why give it a 0 when you know there's already like hype behind this movie? There's like crazy people are pushing this movie.
I'll tell you what, if they, we'll get into it, the specifics later. It has, it's a good world.
Yeah.
It's a good world. If they nail on a trilogy, I might go back on that. Right now,
okay.
I think it's as much as I enjoyed it, I think it still is a little overhyped.
Okay.
As much as but that's just how people rate everything these days. It's so weird.
It's horror. Again, you're not a horror head, so it hits differently for you.
Just as the movie, yeah.
Yeah. For me, 1. This director, the fact that he's able to knock out a barbarian film and then knock it out with weapons and still keep that same feel, tension, and vibe. Fucking great, dude. So this guy, he's got a bag and he's definitely in it.
You're at 8.1. All right, I'm sorry. 8.0. Sorry, 8.0.
Okay, 8.0. I was like, I said 8.5. All right, 8. Give it 8. Yeah. I'm comfortable with that score. 8. It's good.
Sergo gives a 0.5 in Je ne sais quoi, saying, I was so hooked to the... No, I'm sorry. To be honest, I don't know how to explain it. This category left me confused, so I'm gonna just give it a 0.5.
That's okay. It's I would comfortably put it up there with Midsummer and Hereditary. I think Hereditary is just fucking amazing. I think it's right below there with Barbarian. I think Hereditary just hits that extra umph to put it up there in a class of its own. And then right below it would be Barbarian, which gets widely overlooked. And this movie now, personally.
Yeah, I'll see. I might go back on the Je ne sais quoi just to see what this film ends up meaning for Zach Kreger, his career, this world. Because, like you're saying, Barbarian. Now people like, oh man, what else has this guy done? That seems to be like an obvious one where people who've seen it like it. So
yeah,
if there's new Kreger fans circling around, then I think that one will start, getting retroactive
some
traction.
hits.
Yeah.
Because Hereditary is literally, I don't know if you've seen Hereditary. Have you seen Hereditary?
No.
Great fucking movie. It's very similar in terms of like theme, drama, pacing, shots, and then the oh shit climax to bring it all together. It's very much packaged in the same way, so I feel comfortable having that discussion if it's as good or up there. I feel personally that Hereditary is fucking it's just a little bit in a class of its own, right there out of reach.
Okay. Well, so if that remains, just going on what you said, it's hard to go je ne sais quoi.
Hereditary?
Yeah, you're saying it's under Hereditary still? Weapons?
It's under Weapons is under Hereditary, but I wouldn't give Hereditary a je ne sais quoi because when it was released, no one really paid attention to it. It didn't move.
Oh,
it didn't move a lot of people. I'm talking like impact. I'm talking consistency.
But it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be that. And I still put a zero.
I look at it all of it.
No, this was mine.
I look at it as a whole. Like Hereditary definitely is badass to me. It's an amazing film. Top 5 according to fucking ChatGPT.
As someone who hasn't even seen Hereditary, I would. The one thing I can score it on is Je ne sais quoi because every time it comes up, people talk about how good it is. You're right. I don't remember Buzz when it came out, but now that was 2018. We're 7 years later, and it's
Je ne
still
sais quoi now. Yeah,
it's still the modern standard.
Yeah, Je ne sais quoi then no. Je ne sais quoi now yes.
Okay, but Weapons, even though you don't put it above Hereditary, it's already there for you to get that extra.
For me personally,
point.
well, because it's out the jump, it's great.
Okay,
it doesn't need time. It doesn't need time for people to like think about it. It doesn't need time for people to know it's a special gem. People know out the gate based off the reviews now that like Weapons is really fucking good. And finally, Kreger's gonna get some. He's gonna get some like love when it comes to Barbarian now. But Hereditary wasn't. It didn't hit the same at all. So like Je ne sais quoi now, yes, for Hereditary. Then, like pound for pound, you're comparing the two opening weekends. No, Weapons gets it.
All right. Letterboxd.
She's bald. She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair. Fucking Gladys, dude. This review may contain spoilers. Hilarious how everyone ever thought the teacher was involved in the class disappearance as if an entire room of children has ever once listened to what they tell them to do.
This chick's also on Twitter. She's pretty funny. She has funny movie.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. No, she's got a shit ton of likes, so she's got to follow.
No, she has a huge following.
My favorite missing person in the movie was Pedro Pascal. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, he would have elevated a little bit, but I get it's funny. Yeah, he was great. Brolin brought it. I'm just glad we're seeing kids go outside again instead of being glued to their screen. Nice, solid. Miko getting it. That was good. Theater, stream, or pass? What are you gonna give it?
Oh, theater. I mean,
for sure.
I mentioned at the beginning. There's people who don't watch horror. Is this the one to switch them
Ooh,
around?
that's good. That's real. Ooh,
I don't
all right,
know.
that's a better question for horror. I think it's more important to ask that question for a genre like this. Is this going to get people to watch horror, or at least open up to, right? Um, yeah, I'll say yeah, because it's not exclusively a traditional horror film. This is a horror film
It's
with like it's different.
it's a nice little ease in, yeah.
It
It's
is.
very
It's a nice season.
palatable. But so what I would say is like if people are just outright no horror, then probably not theater.
Right,
Maybe
right.
pass. Maybe pass. Other than
I
that,
would say stream. I
other
would say
than
stream. Wait till it's
yeah,
streamed.
actually,
If
yeah.
you're thinking about it, wait till you stream it.
Depending on the person's reasons for not liking horror.
Yeah,
But
because at the
beyond
very,
that,
at the very, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say beyond that, and this is like my final thing for the theater stream pass. Beyond that, anyone who has even the slightest interest in seeing it should go. Should go theater. Theater, go watch it.
Yeah, I agree. I say worst case scenario. This is a whodunit detective, very interesting like plot line with horror tones. At the very worst, it is. So for people who are generally interested in mystery films or in intrigue and like to be titillated to the very end, this is gonna get you. This is one of those movies you watch in theaters. If you really hate horror and you don't like being scared, obviously this might be a pass for you, but at the very worst case, man, it's a very whodunit type of film. Stream it. Give it a shot.
That's that.
Yeah, that's that.
Views.
Reviews.
1010 roller coaster of a ride. We had the privilege of catching an early screening of this film. Let me tell you, this movie had it all, and we were both glued to the screen the entire movie. This up there for me. This up there for me for movie of the year so far. Please check this one out. The acting was phenomenal, and the story was well put together to keep you engaged. I'm looking forward to seeing it again. So
That's,
it
it's
is.
a bold
It,
move, Cotton.
this.
I'll see about the movies. It might be up there for contention for sure. So far.
Just me personally, it might. I don't know. I got to circle back with all these. It's close. There's
It's
been
really good.
there's been good movies. It's been a good year for movies, but there hasn't been like a fucking boom.
Like a fucking Saving Private Ryan. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Where it's like you're going je ne sais quoi, first watch, buzz, everything. There's just like no doubt. We've had like a lot of
Normandy.
we've had like a lot of good yet flawed efforts, Thunderbolts and a lot of comic book movies. I don't know how many titles we have just like a straight up movie or something
fair.
outside of that.
Outside of that, I will say this whoops Sinner's ass through and through. This is an ass whooping Sinner's got through and through.
Because I was thinking, because in 2019 when Endgame came out, it's just Endgame. Like,
yeah,
I know how all the awards look at superhero movies and stuff like that, but that was the best movie that came out that year.
Jesus Christ, it was hands down the best movie.
So let me look at 2019 and see what the fuck was up. Okay, so we'll just start with highest grossing. Jumanji, Aladdin, Toy Story 4, Rise of Skywalker, Joker, pretty good. Captain Marvel, awful. Spider-Man, Far From Home, Frozen 2, Lion King. So see a lot of like remake bullshit. Yeah, but that's just high grossing. So let me look.
I think what took it that year? Joker, I feel, is the only one that offered like real substance.
Yeah,
and what you just said.
Okay, so let me see. Just at the beginning of the year, it goes from January to the end of to December, obviously. Lego Movie Part 2. Alita Battle Angel came out in 2019.
That was okay too. It wasn't a great fucking movie.
How to Train Your Dragon. No, I didn't like. I mean, it's fine, but it could have been better. Should have been better. How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden Worlds, Medea Family Funeral, Greta, and then after we go through this, I'll look what won the Oscar. I'm sure that's gonna be upsetting. Shazam came out in 2019.
Yeah, Shazam was pretty good though.
You liked it?
The first one, not the second one.
Did you hate the second one?
Second one's butt.
That Hellboy remake in 2019.
But
I'm only reading what I
it's
recognize.
Just a mishmash of like mid.
Yeah. Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
Okay, hold on now. Let's talk about that. That's a pretty good movie. That wasn't bad.
Tolkien, The Hustle, John Wick 3.
Oh, okay, hold on now. Let's
Ass.
okay now. That was pretty good. John Wick 3 was
Oh, you know what came out in 2019?
What came out?
A Little Brightburn, baby.
Oh my god, dude. Gun, what were you thinking, Guns? Get your head out of your ass.
Always Be My Maybe, Deadwood the movie, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Dark Phoenix, Secret Life of Pets, Shaft, Men in Black International.
Jesus,
they hated us in 2019, huh? Child's Play.
Well, the COVID, and this is like COVID hit 2020 bad. This was like they were feeding us shit sandwiches before the virus.
Yeah, this was the virus. Midsummer.
This was the virus.
Midsummer came out in 2019.
Yep, Midsummer.
So I didn't like that one. Stuber.
If you want to come, babe, Daddy.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Like that. That's a good movie, dude. I don't know if you know about that. That's a good movie.
Do you like
it? Good movie's good.
Oh my god. You know, I read a quote, Tarantino. It was a recent one too. He says he's the best director of all time. He says that about himself.
Oh man, I don't know, dude. I think it's an argument to be had. I think it's up there with I think Spielberg is the greatest director.
I think Spielberg beats his monkey ass.
Looking at Spielberg's take of money, what he's made, the substance and the movies he's made, he's got shitters. Who doesn't? Not Tarantino. Tarantino has the best body of work. I think Tarantino has,
but limited. It's limited, but
but
here's the thing: it's like I think Spielberg's top 10 for sure.
Nuts,
his top
dude.
10 beats,
dude. It's crazy.
Beats.
Oh, dude, by a landslide.
But that's the thing. It's like if my top 10 beats your whole filmography,
that's fair. That's
it's
a good.
Tough. Then I'm allowed stinkers because I've been fucking working. Like he doesn't work, and I think he's scared. I think he's scared to make his fucking last movie. He scrapped his idea recently.
Oh well, shit. He's scared. Spielberg's in his head.
No, that's the thing. He like Tarantino because David Fincher is adapting the Cliff Booth character from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. What's she saying?
I know Danny's like listening to the song aggressively. She's singing the song and aggressively mid guitar solo because it's so fucking mid. Get it, Danny.
So what hold on, let me make sure it's David Fincher.
I'm gonna be honest, I think it's Spielberg. If Nolan keeps doing what he's doing, he will become the best director of all time.
Nolan?
No, yeah.
Oh,
I think if he continues.
Yeah.
But dude, Spielberg, it's almost impossible. E.T., Indiana Jones, Schindler's List, Jurassic Park, Jaws, Ready Player One. Those alone are fucking wild, dude. Wild.
Yeah.
Minority Report. Back to the Future.
Wait, did you
Jesus
say
Christ.
Saving Private Ryan?
AI. Hook.
Did you say Saving Private Ryan?
Dude, I'm looking for Private Ryan. Where is Ryan? It's in here, right? It's got to be in here. It's fucking Saving Private Ryan. Catch me if you can. Like, are you kidding me? That shit is... Dude, the terminal, the color purple. I didn't even realize he fucking made the color. I'm gonna whoop your ass, Glover. Whooping Oprah's ass, purple, dude. Oh my god,
You know,
Jesus. He made us hate Danny Glover. Do you understand how fucking impossible that was during his
That's
ungodly
funny.
run?
That's
Glover
funny.
had an ungodly run of Lethal Weapons, and you made us hate him, dude. Like, holy shit.
You know what
God.
came out in
The
2019?
Goonies!
Yeah.
The goddamn Goonies, dude. Oh, it's not even close. It's not even close. Shrek. He directed Shrek.
No, that's not true.
That can't be true. Wait,
No.
why is it in his filmography?
It's in his
producing.
You have to filter
producing.
by director.
Okay,
And
I was getting turned on hard. Okay,
I
then
was-
it can't be.
I was gonna, cause some of them it sounded like I was like, I'm not sure he directed those. I just know the ones that he did for sure.
Jesus. Hold on. Did he do Gremlins as well? God, Jesus. Oh, and directed.
Yeah,
Directed.
so-
All right, before I get my chubbed way too hard. That's still a wild list, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah. So Jaws,
That's-
Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Raiders of the Lost Ark, E.T., Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom, The Color Purple, like you were saying, Empire of the Sun. It's rated high. People like it. I don't like it. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. So the whole Indiana Jones, well, the ones we like, or people
Indiana
like
Jones,
Hook,
dude.
Jurassic Park, Schindler's List,
Jesus Christ.
Saving
man has
Private
changed
Ryan,
cinema.
AI.
Jesus
You know, his 90 and 2000s beat
are untouchable.
beat
They're
Tarantino's
so
filmography.
untouchable. They're so fucking ridiculously untouchable. Like,
Oh
the
shit,
man has
2011,
changed-
The Adventures of Tintin. Oh shit.
What a fucking lie, dude. Listen. This man is such an amazing director. He literally changed cinema. If I'm counting right here, I think several times over, right? Jaws literally put the fear of God like in everybody, like changed cinema. Jurassic Park changed cinema. Schindler's List changed cinema, dude. Indiana Jones defied like just what it was for an action movie, dude. Ready Player One.
Kind of like
E.T..
story, just like adventure.
Just
Yeah.
fuck adventure, dude. Like, holy shit. Saving Private Ryan changed cinema. Like, legitimately, there were stories of veterans could not watch that movie because of the PTD that it induced in the theaters for these guys. Like, it was crazy. Like,
Let
it's
me-
not even fucking close. I appreciate Tarantino's movies. I appreciate
Right,
his
yeah,
fucking-
yeah. Yeah,
I
we all
appreciate
do.
his opinion. Listen, when you're in the sport, when you're in any sport, when you're a rapper, you got to say you're the best of the best because you have to.
When you're
it's
a
not even
rapper,
fucking
when
close.
you're a director,
It's not
no
even
one's really
close.
asking for you to have that kind of bravado.
No,
like
no
we
one.
understand
And
if you do, but it's not like rappers. You have to. You can't show
Spielberg
weakness.
is the Eminem of rap. It's not even
no.
it's not even a competition. Dude.
No,
It's not.
Spielberg is.
It's not even close. It's not even close. You not
No.
all right, Nolan. If Nolan keeps going, he can be the greatest of all time. If he can, but dude, looking at Spielberg's body of work, that shit's almost impossible. That's crazy.
Eminem in rap isn't as prolific as Spielberg was.
Come on, Marshall Mathers LP, Slim Shady LP,
Right.
Change the game.
Two things.
dude.
Two
That was
things.
enough to change the game. Recovery, amazing album.
Ugh.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, here's the Tarantino quote
Okay.
because it's David Fincher, by the way.
David Fincher.
Yeah. He says is making the series with Cliff Booth character Brad Pitt. He says, I think me and David Fincher are the two best directors. So the idea that David Fincher actually wants to adapt my work to me shows a level of seriousness towards my work and that I think needs to be taken into account.
Well, okay, hold on. There's context.
There
All right,
is.
that's a direct quote, right? Because
It is.
are the best directors currently or like are currently running?
He didn't
right? 'Cause
use that
Spielberg hasn't-
word.
It sounds like in the game right now because Spielberg hasn't been in the game for a minute. Not.
Well, I don't know.
seriously,
You're
he's like-
adding a word he didn't say.
I'm just all right. I'm just saying it sounded like that. are currently well, he said the best directors are the best directors.
Yeah.
That's such a high up your ass statement. That's fucking crazy, dude. That's
No,
crazy
dude,
to
he's
say when Spielberg is still alive and can hear you. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's wild to say.
you know, he did have another quote. I don't know when he said it. It must have been after Once Upon a Time, but he said that Kill Bill was the movie he was born to make.
Great movie.
Inglourious Bastards is his masterpiece.
Another great movie.
And his favorite of his movies is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I feel after that statement, it's like agreeing with a crazy person. Like you're like, well, he just tarnished
No,
my opinion.
I
be
agree
right.
with what he said there. Is like
They're great
Kill
films.
Bill was very him.
Iconic.
Like people,
Very iconic,
you could tell he had to get that out, and part of his mind always goes there because you know Django ended with that bloody,
Yeah.
very
Over the top.
yeah, over the top,
Gratuitous
grandiose.
violence.
Yeah, you know, and a
Yes.
lot of his movies do that. Where Kill Bill, he was able to lean into them. Before he was Tarantino, people weren't gonna let him do that. So
No,
he
I
needed
agree.
to make Kill Bill. Inglourious
But
Bastards is very well done.
He's changed. He's. I'm not gonna say he's changed the game. He's
He did.
impacted.
No,
he's
he
left an
did.
impact multiple times. Well,
No,
Reservoir
he did
Dogs,
change the game.
amazing.
Writing
Like fucking Pulp
specifically,
Fiction.
maybe more than directing.
Yeah, writing for sure. Like Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, high impact for sure. Like crazy. Inglorious Bastards, Kill Bill, absolutely. Jackie Brown fucking is insane. He's got a great run, a great body of work. But again, Spielberg being fucking Spielberg literally changed like the game
Oh, yeah.
several times.
No, he
over.
changed like existence. Like
Crazy.
people are still scared of the
Yeah.
ocean because of Jaws.
Because of Jaws, dude. Matter of fact, Shark Week was created based off of Jaws. Like, there's so much shit that we like. Spielberg is the ripple effect of his work is insane. Jurassic Park is still very much being made, unfortunately,
good.
not by him.
Yeah.
But like it's crazy how involved he is. Like he's Mr. Movie, you know.
Oh, Parasite came out in 2019 and won Best Picture.
2019.
Yeah. I'm assuming. Let me see.
That's the one that won, if I remember correctly. That was the foreign director. That was a horror film. That was a horror film.
Oh no.
Wait, am I thinking of the right thing?
I don't think so.
No, the Parasite was a horror film.
Damn, I don't think so.
It is. I believe it is. It won Best Picture.
Right, but
if it wasn't a horror film, then it was like a.
But remember last week we were worried that Sinners would get an Oscar nod, so we looked through all the winners.
Okay, well, what is Parasite then?
Parasite, dark comedy, psychological drama, psychological thriller, tragedy, drama, thriller. Yeah.
Oh, but not horror. Okay.
No.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, it was. So 2019. It's weirder, I guess, when you're looking down that list, or maybe I just filtered for American films and that changed it. But Parasite won over Ford vs. Ferrari, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, which I love, Joker, Little Women, Marriage Story, which I like a lot. Not to beat. Joker's better than Marriage Story. 1917 and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood were the nominations for Best Picture. And the best movie of 2019 was still Endgame.
That's they're coming around to. Okay, dude, Endgame was fucking incredible though.
Right.
Like it was insane.
Yeah.
I would argue that it was a Spielberg level quality fucking film. Like that's just like
it's tough. I don't put it in comparison a lot to other things because it's kind of not fair. It's still a movie, but it was in the Marvel world with the what is it, 20 movies over 18 years or whatever it was. It's great buildup that they stuck the landing on.
Why, hello there.
Gifting a
Yeah, it's a
free
real thing.
video game. Ooh.
Like, that's a real thing.
Get this. So we're back to reviews. We sidetracked.
We got sidetracked big time. I'm sorry, guys.
You got this 110. 1 out of 10.
All right, here we go. Skip this one. This movie is convoluted with no real plot. It's a bunch of jump scare. Why did he comma there? Jump scares with some big name actors. I was so disappointed. I waited all the way through the end of the movie for this to be tied together, and it just left you hanging. How? There was a gross inconsistency and plot holes for those who still want to go see it. I won't provide any spoilers, but this is a strong recommend to not see this movie.
You know, I might have to start looking at the ones with spoilers, but usually they're really long. But I want this silver tongue to explain to us. The only thing that I thought,
tongue, it was quite dirty.
The only thing, as I was sitting in the theater, I was like, why did no one investigate this house except for the fucking drunk teacher? And they explain it a little bit, but
they do.
Still pretty weird. And I guess Alex was being normal in school, so everyone just kind of left it alone.
And then like fucking what's her nuts? Gladys came with the dad, and they were, you know, they
the dad with fucking prong marks in his fucking face, and he's just like barely talking, and like, hey, but you know, they went to the house, and kind of weak, but I wouldn't. It didn't throw me off too much.
No, not too much.
All right.
Meh.
5-10.
Overhyped.
Overhyped.
Here, go ahead and speak. I'm gonna be right back. Use the restroom.
All right. I'm surprised by all the fantastic reviews on this movie. It's definitely an okay film, but in no way is this a 10-10 movie. It's a slow burn, and then it goes into character POV, which is really unnecessary. It's too long, and there are unanswered questions. I wasn't rooting for any of the characters except the ending scene, and you'll know what I'm talking about. So it's really just average. It could have been so much more. I'll never watch it again, but I'm not upset that I saw it. That's kind of fair. It is solid. Let's see. It could have been so much more. That I agree with, especially after watching the trailer. If it didn't go slow burn and it went more boom boom boom, add a couple characters, but I think the slowness, it was fine, but it could have been a little something more. What's Sergo say first? Oh, with the comma above. It's a bunch of jump scares with some big name actors. First you jump, then you get scared. Was it a longer movie? I think it's 2 hours. Let me get the actual runtime. 2 hours and 8 minutes. So
we're back.
You could have cut it. Danny asked if it was a long movie. Cause this guy,
Danny.
This
is a perfect length.
This guy, Michael Likens, said it could have been so much more. I agree with that. I agree with it could have been so much more.
In what way?
Like I said with the trailer, like if it was like boom, 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 the slow burn worked for what it was doing, but I would like to boom, 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 the fucking wait, where are the fucking kids? Where are the fucking kids?
I think it doesn't work with horror though. Not with that.
Oh, see that? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Tension, suspense, thriller, like it's
yeah. I guess you're right. Yeah. We'll see, but I mean, maybe that's why
an action film.
Maybe that's why that the horror genre, aside from it scaring people rather than entertaining, is perceived the way it is. Because it's constrict, because you have to scare people, or else everyone's just gonna shit on you. You know, if you don't scare people, then people don't want to hear from you. Whereas like with this story, because you know, you think of like the movie Seven, which was also a slow burn, so it's not a good example. But
slow burn, not a good example.
But it plays more like an actual movie than a horror, with horror elements
with undertones.
Right. So if you think about that, like let's say this chick she does the voodoo or whatever, but we don't get like really crazy on that, and it just becomes, this would be a cool thriller if you made a film without wanting to scare people. This could have been a cool thriller, like Missing Kids. Fuck, start knocking doors down and shit.
Yeah,
not junkies breaking into empty houses.
No, but that was fan. I love that
No,
sequence
that's good.
too. When he broke into that house, you're like, "Fuck!" I was kind of putting my popcorn tip over my face because like he's in that house. Any any camera turn, that's just fucking woo.
Perfect suspense. Have I ever broken down what Alfred Hitchcock said about suspense?
No.
He said it, and a lot of people know it. It's the bomb under the table. So you have guys, 2 or 3 guys sitting at a table, and there's a bomb under it, the table that they're talking at, and they don't know it's there, but we know it's there, the audience. And then, without anything else happening, boom, it blows up. We're like, oh. And then he said the way to build on that tension is the audience knows, characters don't know, but then the character's dialogue starts having let's get away from the table. Another one has a reason for them to stay. And meanwhile, the audience knows what's about to happen. So we're like, and that reminded me when the tweaker goes in the house, it's like, oh, he has no idea that this is the most fucked up house that like anyone's ever conceived.
Well, yeah.
So that was good.
Case scenario. That's good. That's, you know what? That's funny that you say that. So that might have been, I would argue, Tarantino. That's like a direct play or direct homage. The bar scene in *Inglourious Basterds*. That's literally like almost like spot for spot.
So, and I don't know. I thought we might have talked about it on here, but the bar scene is good, but more so the opening scene with the Jew hunter and the milk farmer.
So good. That's just as good of an example, if not better.
Well, Tarantino wrote pretty much the movie, like the bar scene and the opening scene, with that in mind, because someone had wrote a critique about him that Tarantino, he does this, he has his classics, but he can't do suspense. And then he reacted with
nailed it,
right,
yeah.
And now he's just so up his ass. He thinks he's above critique. So we'll never get another good movie out of him, unfortunately.
Fuck, dude. Why are you so stupid, Tarantino? That's crazy. Crazy.
But no, that's no. So like he's the shit. He's the shit. It's like he can't do suspense.
Flowers.
And then he drops *Inglourious Basterds* with, as we're talking about, 2 of the most suspenseful scenes. The opening scene more, because we don't even really know the characters. We don't
know the rules. We don't know what's going on.
We know the Holocaust. Nazis and Jews, and that's as much as we get, and it's so immersive, and it's going.
You didn't even know that he was harboring fucking Jewish people until you saw it on his face.
No, you saw it on his fucking face.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But they showed him there was that
on his face though.
Yeah. No, that was good.
They alluded to it for sure, but then like when his face is like fucking, he's biting his bottom lip, and you just see him as like. Hey, well acted, dude. That was good. Dude, I felt that. That shit, dude, when he was doing it, you're like, fuck, he's done, dude.
Yeah, he's fucking
so
toast.
He's fucking toast, dude.
You know, when I see people talk about that movie on Twitter, they talk about how the Jew hunter character, by the time he goes to interrogate most people or have a conversation, he already knows, but he likes playing with them.
Yeah, which is a whole other side of evil.
Well, right. So he already knew they were there, but he just wanted to drag that out.
Yeah, he just wanted to drag
and then later on, he knows that Shoshana is the one that escaped later.
During the little
where they're eating
food and the pastries.
Yeah.
Wait for the creme.
Yeah. And that's what people say. So he's
tormenting.
Well, no. He keeps playing on the cream for the milk, the dairy farm that she escaped from. That's why he was making a point of that. Someone went even deeper than that, but Twitter wasn't really buying it, saying that he knew she was Jewish and the cream wasn't kosher. So her eating that dessert with the cream was just going to disagree with her on a spiritual and religious level.
Kendrick Lamar level directing right there, dude. Just fucking visual entendre on entendre right there. That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
fucking dope. Wait for the creme.
So yeah, suspense. So yeah, when the tweaker goes in the house, that was like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Oh, this is bad.
Which
Yeah.
usually under normal circumstances, I see a tweaker like, oh, I don't want to touch them, but he's in the house
Right.
like, oh, dude, you're not the worst thing in the house. I promise
you
you.
are not.
I fucking promise you.
You fucking gonna learn today.
You're gonna wish an unbathed tweaker was the worst thing in this.
Oh,
in this
fuck, that's
abode.
wild. Dude, and then my stomach dropped when the cop went into the house. I was like, fuck, dude, there goes that. That sucks.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
Yeah. 1010, a breath of fresh air for the horror genre. Weapons is a phenomenal watch, and I recommend anybody who is into that deeply unsettling dark style that doesn't rely on jump scares and slasher themes to give the audience a visceral viewing experience. Much like Barbarian, another film made by the writer of Weapons, this movie scratches that horror movie itch that's so hard to get to these days. It's nothing like the stuff in theaters lately, and I highly recommend watching it.
I agree with everything this person said. I don't agree with a 10 out of 10, but like I do agree.
Oh yeah, I forgot this was a 10 out of 10. Well, no, see, what I disagree is like, I recommend this to anybody who is deeply into that deeply unsettling dark style. I'm not into that, and I enjoyed myself.
And you enjoyed it.
So I think stuff like that turns people off. You just got to start like,
right.
A movie's a movie.
A good movie is a good movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter at that point. It transcends genre.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's I agree with everything they said. Yeah. Great.
You know, maybe plot holes when the teacher was caught, and there's a simple explanation, but when the teacher was staking out the house, and Gladys sends out the chick to get her hair so she could put a hit out on the teacher.
Yeah.
Seems like she could have just dragged her in the house if she wanted her gone. But the response would be that draws too much attention. But then you can drag her in. You know, maybe they're screaming because she knows how sloppy these animated bodies operate.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's some sloppiness.
Well, then her car's there too.
Well, that's what I was saying. Then the car's there, but
causing too much attention.
She can hypnotize her, put her back in the car, fuck off, and just drone her through life.
You could. That's the thing.
I don't know what you think, where you just like rubbing the stick and you're like, all right, now live life like normal, and then a little break.
Well, hopefully we find out more. I don't know if he's a customer willing to do sequels or trilogies or anything like that, but I would love to see more of that out of him. He's good.
You know, and this is not a major plot point, obviously, but was he engaged or married? He's engaged?
He was, I think he was married.
His significant other
engaged. I think he was engaged.
His significant other.
I'm trying to see what that
you know, interesting.
Yeah, that's I'm sorry, Paul. I didn't realize you were in a 12-year-old boy body. So I don't know. You got this full-grown woman over here who's an Amazonian.
Full-grown.
Amazonian guy. What's wrong with you? But
you
deserve.
See,
are you drunk sober, Paul? Is that how that works? You're just permanently drunk? That's weird, dude.
I want the prequel with her. I want to see what she was up to before Paul.
You should get stabbed with 10 more needles, dude, in the eyes, dude, because you clearly are not using them anyway.
Dude, he got stuck with HIV needle twice.
Oh God, I know, so many times. It's crazy, dude.
All right, here's the 110.
Unbelievably stupid. Wow. When I saw the ratings, I knew it was going to be a stupid movie. What? The ratings were like high. I have never reviewed anything until now. This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Horror? The only horror is how stupid it is. One of the biggest disappointments I've ever seen. I am so glad I didn't pay to see this. I wish I was on drugs that people gave this a 8-star review was on. Must be, you said B, you son of a bitch. You Must be some good stuff. You did 2 dots, you motherfucker. It's 3 dots. It's a 3 dot for a continuation. Learn commas, man. Like there's so many statements being made in this fucking paragraph. Oh, you're the worst. Kinda
Hey,
sucks.
he's a first time reviewer.
Fuck you. Oh, wait, first time speller? Like, come on, dude. Like, come on, buddy.
He was nervous.
He was. I'm nervous. Someone's gonna read this. Yeah, dumb. That's a bad take. You're a bad person. Move on. That sucks that 20 people found that helpful. But thank God he's getting downvoted to shit though. 15 were like, you're an idiot. They saw through the fucking periods. And the 2 periods for a continuation, that's crazy work, dude. That's so you're just one more period away. That's one button press, man. Come on, dude.
Oh, look. 510 high hopes.
I
4
saw it,
periods.
4 of them fucking dude. Come on, guys. Come on, it's society. Come on. I am not the smartest tool in the I'm not smart, but I know 3. 3 is that's the answer. 3 is the answer.
High hopes, extremely superficial and pointless, too much hype around a silly movie. I had too much expectations for it, I guess. Yes, it's a very well-made film. Decent acting,
Danny.
decent acting, and directing as well. But at the end of the film, I was like, so what? Too slow, mostly boring all over, except for the final act. You must wait almost 2 hours to see some tension. And it's definitely not worth the IMAX theater. You could also watch it in your small TV screen. No difference at all. Barbarian, with all its flaws, was way better experience. If you ask me, I'd say don't bother. 510.
That's all right. That's weird to say.
I tried to ask you earlier. You said this is better than Barbarian, but both are good?
No, I would say both are equal. The one's not better than
Same.
the other. Both are great. Because both of them are so similar in terms of story beat, theme, and direction. Like they're both very similar. Which I find this review odd because if you did enjoy Barbarian, I don't see how you wouldn't enjoy this film considering how similar.
Yeah,
in
these are
tone and
people I want
themes.
to hear more from, but not
Yeah.
speak to personally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they seem like they suck.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah.
Facts.
All right. The facts I'm dead. You no.
See, we're 2 hours on this. I don't know when we do 2 hours. Is it when we have the tangents?
Yeah. Oh, dude, for sure. Like,
Okay.
not even. We went on a Spielberg 20-minute tangent. Easy. That's just one of the tangents. Like easy. Like we found out how much Tarantino, as much as we love and respect Tarantino, how fucking delusional Tarantino is. Like that's
Okay,
crazy
because that's
delusional.
just recently he said that.
That's crazy work.
He's like, yeah, you know, if
The only thing that I
David
can
Fincher
think of
wants
him
to
saying
to adapt my work, then I know he's
So stupid.
serious now.
so dumb, dude. To say David David Fincher's taking my shit, that's so silly.
You know, that's
the only
funny.
reason why you would
Go ahead,
that's
go ahead.
insane. The only reason why you would say that is to try to get Spielberg out of his chair to direct another film. To put it like that's the only reason. Yeah, like you're goading the goat. Like that's the only reason why you would say that. In my eyes.
Yeah. Cause so he thought his 10th movie was gonna be The Critic, and it's gonna be a movie about a movie critic, and he scrapped it. He says it can't be his final film. He's scared, man.
He's scared.
Boy's scared.
Tarantino number 2, he wouldn't give 2. He would have made The Critic. Second movie, Tarantino, he would have fucking done it. He would have done it with all fun. He wouldn't care. Tarantino 4 and 5, absolutely. After Kill Bill, you got all hoity-toity. You're like, all right, well, I gotta go with my. You're like Undertaker going 51 at WrestleMania. You gotta start picking some matches. Come on, guy, grow up.
All right. Netflix was ready to pay more money upfront than New Line, but an assured theatrical release and New Line's track record with horror were the better selling points. So here's the thing. I'm glad this didn't go to Netflix.
I'm so glad.
I probably would have ignored it because Netflix greenlights everything. They
Netflix,
throw money at
yes.
everything.
Everything's yes with Netflix.
And
It would have got lost. It would have got lost.
It would have gotten
It
lost
would've
too
got
because it
easily
didn't hit the
lost.
theater. But I'm just saying, like, Netflix isn't must see because they like throwing stuff at the walls. They like
Yeah.
overpaying for stuff. They like throwing stuff at the walls. So if
It's
I
a
would have
numbers
saw
game
that,
for
I would have, yeah, I
A
probably would have
Netflix
skipped it.
original would have definitely tainted what is now Weapons.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because I think who's your boy that did the first Hellboy?
Dude, Del Toro, baby.
He's doing the Frankenstein, but it's a Netflix movie.
Yeah, it sucks. Like I'm all for it. All right, Tarantino. I'm sorry, Del Toro, dope. And then when I see Netflix, I'm like, nah, it sucks. I feel that way. I'm like, that sucks. Like,
But you're still
you're
gonna
telling
watch
me
this.
but you're telling me that no production company with your credibility wanted to bankroll you, and then you take your
You're
chances.
talking to
you're
talking to Del Toro.
I'm talking to Del Toro.
Well,
Like,
that's
in
what I
my
mean. No,
eyes.
I think Netflix
Yeah,
just
these offers.
they make offers that people can't refuse. You
That
know,
tells
like
me everything I need to know about the movie. then.
remember
At
when
that
we
point,
when we
like,
were talking about how much they gave Ryan Johnson, like a few
yeah,
$100 million
Yeah.
to make the well, not even make the first
Knives Out.
Glass Onion, yeah, Knives Out, and then
Yeah.
whatever the third one is, hundreds of millions. Like, bro, no one has ever written a movie where they should have got paid hundreds of millions. Like, no one, not the
Nobody.
best movie ever written, because
not ever.
so they overpay. I think they entice, and it's at the end of the day, it's still Adam Sandler's fault. It's still Del Toro's fault.
Absolutely.
You know, Ryan Johnson was put in an impossible situation where he was never going to write the movie that warranted his deal.
It's weird because in that light, you do lose respect. You lose a couple points because if you're an established name, if you're a credible director, and you have a fucking legacy, taking the money and running a little bit, I don't know what challenge could be there for a director. I don't know outside just taking the money.
Yeah.
But you do lose a couple points. Like when Scorsese did The Irishman, I was like, oh fuck. Like, all right, well, I'm gonna watch it because it's a Scorsese film. But the fact that it was on Netflix, I'm like, this is probably gonna be a little bit different. And yeah, I was right. I love The Irishman. Irishman's dope. Irishman's really good, but it was a Netflix movie.
And then Killers of the Flower Moon. Was that Netflix?
That was an Apple. That was an Apple movie.
Oh, okay.
Again, same thing, just different fucking monster, just different machine, same thing.
Except
I would
Apple
argue
has a better track record.
Apple's trying to
as
punch
we
up though. Apple has a lot to
yeah,
prove.
they
Apple
do.
has a better track record, and they have a lot more to prove because they're the youngest in the streaming service game. So I feel like they're up there with HBO. Me personally, like HBO, like if it was an HBO film, I feel differently about it. But Netflix is a vacuum of just everything. They don't give two shits.
To further capitalize on the themes of the movie, theaters listed showtimes at 2:17, the same time the children in the film vanish.
That's cool.
Deadline
Little
Hollywood.
PR.
Deadline Hollywood reported that New Line Cinema won the spec script in a bidding war against allegedly Universal, Netflix, and Sony TriStar. The Hollywood Reporter detailed that parts of the deal were an 8-figure sum of money, a guaranteed green light for production, final cut privileges for Kreger. Oh, damn. Interest in a back-end plot, and most importantly, in the closing deal, the guarantee of a theatrical release. Insiders called it an unprecedented deal in modern times and is compared to M. Night Shyamalan deals post The Sixth Sense.
Fuck, dude.
Where M. Night was just fucking...
M. Night was like, I got twists for you, baby. Get ready. I'm gonna be twisting those nips for money, dude. Like, yeah, that's a whole thing. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say Barbarian laid the groundwork for that deal.
I think
Barbarian is aging like fine wine, and
right. I think Barbarian, a body of work, and then the script of the script because it existed. Like, oh shit.
Like fuck, this is big.
No, you're right. You're right. It's a perfect storm. Where you have a proven director who's already made something good, who wrote this other good thing. You gotta.
fuck. Hey, get that money, boo boo. You deserve it.
For the floating rifle in Archer's Dream, Zach Kreger cited David Lynch as a key influence and stating that it came to him through transcendental meditation.
All right, wait, Zach, I'm gonna tell you right now. You better cut that shit out, right? I'm telling you right now, bro. I don't want to hear that shit ever again. All right, that's the silliest shit I've ever. That's some Tarantino level fucking garbage you just spewed. You keep that meditation bullshit. I don't care, dude. All right, listen, you're a director. You better humble yourself real fast, all right? I don't give a fuck. I've been burned too many times, dude. No one's perfect. I don't want you showing. Don't be showing that fucking hippie vibe. Be a director.
A prequel was announced on August 12th, 4 days after its theatrical release.
Oh, is there a prequel for this?
Yep.
Fuck yeah. We gonna get some Gladys, baby.
So, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I don't even know. This is my thought. I like this world because where did Gladys learn that magic?
Yep.
So before the prequel, because the prequel, and this is why it'll come before, and obviously it's already announced, but because that's the obvious thing. But I want to see like a whole new story. Someone else is using the magic. This could go 4 movies if Kreger does it right.
I think we can figure out. They could be like Gladys was a kid who was tormented and scared, and
that's already pretty good. That's already pretty good.
In my eyes, she can be the young girl that's being tormented, and then that's how she learns.
This could be what John Wick really should have been, as far as like this whole new world that has its own its own rules, and it's very intriguing. There's all this stuff going on. You want to know more, except they just fucked it up completely. This has the opportunity for that, where it's like, who knows this magic? How many people? Because the kid narrator at the beginning said that the town covered it up. So even with the bizarreness of everything, it got covered up and just became
not well known.
Exactly, where it's like, Gladys overreached. Like, you're gonna fucking kidnap a whole classroom full of kids, you bitch.
She was so desperate. You had 17 kids.
Yeah.
I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures, right? So that's exciting. I'm excited for a prequel. That's gonna be dope. I really hope that Gladys, obviously, she's gonna be a focus of the story in some way, shape, or form. As a prequel, I hope she is a girl or a young girl, or she's amongst this coven in which I'm all for it. That'd be dope.
They could also mess it up really easy.
Oh, easily.
Especially if they rush it.
Easily.
This could be dumb.
Easily. Hey, you better cut. You better stop with that fucking meditation, Gregory. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. But let me tell you now, I'm looking at you. You better put that ayahuasca down and get serious, dude. Because now you're getting sequels and guarantees. I don't need you to be a Tarantino, right? That's fucking crazy, dude.
According to Deadline, Universal Pictures was the only other studio aside from New Line to have gotten close to getting the deal. Jordan Peele would have produced through his Monkey Paw studio with Universal, but the offer made by them was $7 million less than New Line's proposal. Peele was supposedly ready to provide that amount of money out of his contractual back end, but Universal were uneasy about the budget as a business proposition and walked away. Peele and Kreger shared the same manager, Peter Principato, which might have caused a conflict of interest. Peele later parted ways with his management, Artists First.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. Principato, you fucking got it, dude. You fucking know talent when you see it. Holy shit. You're telling me you got Kreger and you got Peele? Fuck me. You know it, man. That's crazy. Talk about a manager. That's a fucking man's man right there.
That is, you're right though.
Oh, dude, you got
said,
it.
I'm gonna be honest.
Principato standing on principles. You know what I mean? That boy knows how to get them.
All right. The movie was originally scheduled for release on January 16th, 2026, but massive acclaim from test screenings convinced Warner Bros. To push the date to August 8th, 2025. Smart.
Hey, Jackie,
we talk about it with Transformers 1. You have to know what you have.
You got what you have.
And
strike with the iron's hot.
Yeah, and they're like, it's fucking horror. What the fuck's going on? This motherfucker's
Yeah.
meditating. Let's go
Yeah,
January.
this is crazy.
January.
Let's
We
go
might have
January.
overpaid for this damn script.
It's
It's
crazy.
January. And then everyone's like, it's actually good.
You're like,
Let's
"Oh,
go."
Fuck.
It's like,
Move
let's
it-
go
move it
then.
now. Move it now. I want to see the back end now.
Whereas like Transformers 1, it seemed like they were trying to hide it.
They were, and it was
It's
such a
like,
good
no,
film. It
Amazon
was such a
Prime,
good
whatever, nothing.
film. Right?
Don't worry about it. There's another Transformers. You don't need you've seen
Nah,
one,
you
you've
don't
seen
need to
them
know about
all.
this. Chris Hemsworth. He's okay. He's a small actor, dude. We don't know about that. You don't got to attach him.
So yeah, like with because it's so hard, like from concept to in the can film, like ready to be distributed.
Yeah.
It's so tough. Any part of the process, you can lose the movie, like what it could be, what it should be. So when you get something good, that as a studio production company, you have to know. You have to know what you have, because
You got to know what you got to struggle.
they live and die by these test screenings.
Yeah.
And some test audiences fucking suck. When we talked about with Superman, that's the reason they got rid of those title cards where it's like the whole Superman movie went over across the span of a week, and they had like Monday, Tuesday, and test audiences got made them get rid of that. So they can't be
it's
wrong.
kinda
People
silly.
are dumb these days.
People are dumb. But I will say this, you can't, again, with horror being so different in terms of experience, horror lives and dies by test audiences because you can't fake reactions like that.
Oh,
So
sure. Yeah, that's a
whatever
good
they
point.
were watching and viewing in real time, that's going to tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah, that's a good
Right.
point.
So if your audience is engaged, if they're screaming at the right parts, they're laughing at the right parts, that tells you can't fake that. So I think all the more that was probably a big one.
That's a good point.
At least with horror, you can't do that with everything. Obviously, with everything, there's me biases and shit, but horror for sure.
Like his classmates, young Matthew goes missing at 2:17 a.m. In the Bible, Matthew 2:17 relates the murder of all children aged 2 or younger in Bethlehem.
Yo, that's fucking cool. Nice little tidbit, little sprinkle, little ayahuasca meditation right there, dropped right in there. Fucking, where'd you learn that? What boy in Bible school when you were deep there learning some research?
Here we go. Alex has to, you're going to like this. Alex has to cook,
Okay.
clean, and feed his parents who sit there completely helpless, all as a way to make sure they are keeping up the appearance of something normal. This is more of a diary entry about me, Zach Kreger said about the scenario. The last chapter of this movie is straight up autobiographical. This was my childhood. You live with an alcoholic parent, and there's this inversion of the dynamic. The child can become the caregiver. Kreger decided to make that parallel a little less obvious by making the influence on Alex's parents supernatural. Nevertheless, it's meant to evoke the same feelings. This foreign substance comes in and changes everyone's behavior. The house becomes a scary
Go on,
place.
llama.
You can go to school and act like everything's cool, and then you come home and you hide from a zombie parent. That felt so real to me.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Hmm.
That's dope. That's heavy as shit. I still don't give a fuck about your meditation. Everyone has problems, dude. Everyone's got problems, dude. All right. You don't see me complaining about my alcoholic, coked out dad and my mom who is a dirty, dirty hooer. Grow up.
Well, he's not complaining. He's making art about it.
Okay, guy. Okay, all right. Listen, it's good, but don't go any farther. Don't fucking get all weird on everybody. Promise, don't do it.
According to an interview with IO9, the film had a chapter devoted to Gladys's backstory.
Oh shit!
I'm glad it was cut.
Yeah, because this was great. I don't want. So again, this leaves it open for a prequel or more information about her. Keeps her interesting. Keeps that mystique alive. Yeah, I'm all for it. That was great. Smart.
While Alex's dad is driving him to school, Alex asks how long Aunt Gladys will be staying. His dad estimates no longer than a month. In the final scene, Gladys is killed by the missing children roughly 1 month after they go missing.
That's pretty funny. Nice. That scene was fucking crazy, dude.
It was, I don't know. The whole time I was like, man, what do those kids smell like? Ugh.
Oh, like complete shit and piss.
Ugh.
Because you like I don't. They never showed him taking him to the restroom. unless the parasites inside were consuming like parasitic, right? Unless they're eating inside their stomach and all that. But like they smell like ass.
No, well, at the end, Brolin found his son, and he
Yeah.
just—I get why he did it. You know, the
That's why
the
I know
whole
I'm never gonna
time,
be a good dad.
Josh,
I'd be picking him up by his fucking shirt, just like 10 feet away. Like, bro, come on, dude. Like, I haven't seen. I love you. I haven't seen you in like in a month, but fuck, dude. At least, come on.
I haven't seen you in a month. Like he went to summer camp. The motherfucker was in
Yeah.
a witch's basement, man.
Well, bro, even a witch's basement, I'm sure has standards. You were a little shit before you got the parasite, and this is continuing.
Oh yeah, so when he hugged him, I was like, oh, oof.
He's just like he hugs his pants. You hear a squish.
So those kids ran through people's houses. And you're like,
dude,
ah,
destruction.
ah.
Yeah, destruction.
No, I mean the
Destruction.
smell. They just wafted the whole house. I don't
Yeah.
think you're getting that out.
No, there's no way of getting that out. There's not at all.
That's weapons.
That's horror in itself. Weapons, baby. No, so loved it. Loved it. If you're on the cusp of like, flirting with a movie that will introduce horror themes, go watch it. If you're into horror, yeah, you probably have already seen this movie. It's a great movie. Don't wait to stream it. Watch it in theaters. It's great. I really enjoyed this film a lot. Now, is this the first horror film that outside of Sinners? I don't count Sinners as a horror film. It's in the same vein. I know, but I do the same
I'm
with
with you,
Dusk Till
yeah.
Dawn. I don't consider Dusk Till Dawn to be a horror film.
Oh
It's
no,
like a
Dust Till Dawn
slasher
is.
slash paunchy. It's funny. It's hokey. It's a slasher.
Dust Till Dawn is.
I don't
though.
know about horror. I mean, yeah, I guess it'd be a horror, but I don't know. How does Fury feel about their Asian representation? Very well.
Well,
I will say
there
this,
was none.
No, there was.
Oh no, Wong! Oh, Asian
Wong, dude.
representation through the
Dude,
roof.
fucking
10 out of 10. Yeah.
10 out of 10. Craziest fucking dude in the entire film. And listen, got his just desserts. I think Fury's favorite part was when he got hit by the truck. He was like, finally, the Asian's out. Thank God. Dude, I couldn't take much more. There was none. Fury loved it. There was none. Hey, listen, Wong was sucking Wang and eating dog, dude. Like that's awesome, dude. Just gay principle. Look at that.
Yes.
Fucking glizzies, dude. Taking glizzies and eating glizzies.
That's such a good tray. This tray is making me question
It's
my
amazing.
sexuality is what this tray is
It's a
doing. I was
really
like,
good tray.
good enough for
That
the
looks
gays, good enough for your boy. Because like
Jim
I-
Jeffries knows. He knows.
I go mustard dog these days. I don't really mess with
I
ketchup.
love mustard dog.
I don't really
I
mess
love
with
mustard
ketchup
dog.
anymore.
I've always been a mustard dog guy, hands down.
Oh,
A little
no,
bit
I
of
had to- I
mayo
had to
spread,
learn.
maybe. But I get some mustard on that bad boy.
I
man. It's
would,
delicious.
but I just because like that, they're good to go.
It's clean. They're
Good to go. Where it's like you
Solid.
said, like a mayonnaise, but then I'm doing some shit or I have a second
Ketchup.
condiment. It's good mustard dog, do
It's a
you
whole
good?
thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Listen, it makes me question my sexuality too. Like, listen, if that's the gay meal for a Saturday, that's the best. It's pretty good.
They didn't get to eat this. I forgot.
No, that's the tragedy right there. That's
Tragedy.
the horror. That's the real horror right there. You didn't get sucked down on those glizzies.
All right.
That's the real
You
horror.
know, we got people in the chat. Do you want to vote whether we won't switch to TV forever? We'll do a season.
Yeah.
We'll either do the first
do a
season.
season.
We'll either do the first season of Last of Us, or
Birds of Prey, fucking stop, Danny. Fucking, you need to take some ayahuasca, dude. You need to go fucking touch grass and meditate.
oh,
That-
Fallout is a good one, but season 2
Fallout's
is
good.
coming out in December.
Yeah.
So if we don't have
December
anything,
17th.
if we don't have anything better to do, we can lead up with the first season of Fallout, and then end on the premiere of season 2.
Yeah.
So right.
So what do you want to do?
Well, I say we put it to the vote, to the chat vote
All right.
between Alien
the
Earth and Last of Us.
Okay, so The Last of Us.
Oh, and if someone has another one, you know, like Jekro was talking Fallout, but I think we could push that. I would like to, but
I like to push that near the release date. Yeah. Yeah. So Alien. Anyway, all right. So guys, right now for our I guess our review, right? We'll do like a season. The Alien Earth, which is out, or have Fury watch and me rewatch, which I'll gladly do. Season 1 of The Last of Us. So we'll put that up for a poll. And guys, there's just too much good TV. There's literally so much good TV. These are just two that are like prevalent. You know what I mean? This is really good. Okay.
is it going?
All right, we're starting the poll. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Our season 1 review, TV season 1 review. We have Alien Earth and we have season 1 of The Last of Us. Yeah, and thankfully, if you choose either or, it's great, right? We'll go week by week. Alien Earth, we would be 2 week. We're 2 episodes behind, so that's good too. So we have a little we're ahead, so that's fine. There's no wrong choice here, guys.
Do you want to do War of Worlds?
War of Worlds?
If we're ever gonna do it, it should be next week.
Yeah, we can do it next week, yeah.
And then Alien Earth.
I've heard good things.
What? With Ice Cube?
Oh, War of Worlds. I thought you meant something. I am so sorry. That movie I'm down to watch based on how bad it is. Yeah. I'm down for that. That movie is fucking crazy bad.
Because with Alien Earth we can do it every 2 episodes. So it premiered with 2 episodes. If we do War of the Worlds next week, Nurgle, I've heard good things. Garf North said, from who?
Garf, no. I'm so sorry. I was thinking of the Apple TV show that Kitty brought up like a couple streams ago. It was like
no, that one is
something worlds or like something with space. I honestly thought that's what she was talking about. Not the Ice Cube one. That shit is crazy, dude. He's gone full gremlin. You know what? I'm a little
for all mankind, yeah.
For all of mankind. I don't know how I got War of the Worlds from All of Mankind fucking mix, but I'm exhausted, guys. You know what? The lack of glizzies. I'm empty. I need some glizzies in me.
Alien Earth.
So Alien Earth.
I'll watch The Last of Us on my own time.
It's a really good show.
So Alien Earth. So next week, War of the Worlds then?
Fuck yeah.
It's either next week or because it's bad. So if
it's so bad,
it's at least got to be topical.
Yeah,
and by people are already kind of done with it.
The sooner the better. Yeah, we get it out of our system.
Okay, and then we'll do the week after. We'll do the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth. And then by the following week, we'll have episodes 3 and 4. And then we'll just go from there.
We'll go from there. Sounds good to me.
All right.
Well, I'm going to call it because I'm fucking exhausted. I'm hungry.
Ooh, what are you going to eat?
My doggo
wants some carbs. How many hot dogs?
Oh, I'm eating like, oh, fuck. All right. How many arms does an octopus have?
Every now and then do a terrible movie review and it's just as many jokes as possible. Well, we do terrible movies, just not on purpose.
Yeah, not on purpose. This will be the first.
Danny Annie will come in and say, hey, watch Birds of Prey, and then not show up.
Dude.
And
fuck, god damn it. I refuse to believe that's Danny Annie's like one of her favorite films of all time. That's insane to say.
Well, didn't Danny get us twice? Because the other one was...
She got us twice. I don't remember what the other one, but it was definitely
no.
Birds of Prey.
The other one was with Tom Hanks.
No, that Cloud Atlas was
Is it someone else?
That was Erica.
Oh, that was Erica.
Erica
That
did
was
Cloud
Erica.
Atlas.
That was
she,
Erica.
She fucking boned us hard with,
Okay,
with
I'm
Cloud
I'm
Atlas.
glad I'm glad you. I don't want to put all that on Danny.
No, Danny doesn't deserve all that. Nobody deserves Cloud Atlas, dude. Nobody. Fuck, dude. That movie was so bad it made me change my view on Hanks, dude. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude.
You see
So
you see what
bad,
he
dude.
gets up to when he's producing a project and he's putting up money to make it.
That definitely not be the true, dude.
There was
that shit
because
sucked.
that was the Wachowskis, wasn't it?
I think it was, and it was bad. I think that was the ongoing joke, is because they were women, they didn't know how to make a good fucking movie. Like, that's the crazy part, dude. That be the true. Danny, can you guys watch my favorite B movie? Calling it a B movie is generous. It's like a Z movie. Oh no. So you'll rip into Cloud Atlas, but you have a hard. But you have you've heard good.
No,
Garf, you
he-
son of a bitch.
he-
You know what I was talking about. I mistaken that movie. I mistaken it, Garf. I promise you, I mistaken it. I'm a human being, man. I'm sorry.